go and jump in here. I'm just gonna call myself Super Hobbit. Although I like how it inherited my Steam name. Let's try this cool game out. I'm excited to try Blood West.
This land
There's that intro that I was hoping to see.
is cursed. Where my people roamed freely, now roams only death. It came with the white man on his iron horse. White man brought with him corruption, greed, vanity,
And rockin' tits, apparently.
ignorance.
Like I need a cowboy hat while I'm playing this game.
Holy ground, and the Great Spirit has abandoned this place. The dead can no longer leave the mortal realm. Restless and enraged, they wander the earth, craving
Do you think I'm pretty?
living flesh. A fate worse than death, undeserving even for a stupid white man. Light still flickers within you, stranger. Go now. Leave this place. May the Great Spirit take pity on you. May your soul find peace in the spirit world.
So I think that's us. Back from the dead, presumably. Not gonna sell the new vegan barbecued wheat yeah, that's a fair point too. So maybe like the marketing ploy, it's not just for marketing purposes. It's also like an actual preservation tactic to like guide people into trying these things. I mean, to that point, I guess that maybe that's just the distinction. You know, at what point is it like a soulless marketing technique versus genuinely like encouraging people to diversify their palate and try new things, that kind of thing. I think for a lot of us, you know, there's more vegan options than there were now than there were, you know, 5-10 years ago. So it's like, I think there's a lot of people out there that are curious and, you know, would be willing to try things. But yeah, that's I can understand kind of what Arctic's getting at. By the way, I'm going to I did forget to grab one last window. I'm gonna grab this one as well. There we go. Move this over here so I can see, and we are all set. We're all set. So, all right. So it did sure enough inherit some default controls. I was nervous when the prompt showed me controller options, like gamepad imports or inputs rather. Oh, I almost look at that. I almost backed up right off the cliff. What's the first thing I do, Alex? When you start a new game like this, you fucking jump off the cliff like a dingus. I can already tell. It's very dark around here. I hope I eventually get some kind of light source. I can talk to a Tonema Souls.
It worked, and he is even in one
A cheese stealer. Me the person, or my guy the protagonist?
Oh, me? You mean us?
Or maybe this guy.
Nothing but an amalgamation of souls. More important question is, who are you? The answer is, you're undead. We brought you here by means of our immense powers from whenever place you've been before. We know of your exploits and achievements. Your fame reaches wide across the
Fame,
country.
you say?
The nasty rumors about you reach even further. You're our ace in a sleeve.
I'm out of my depth because I try I eat anything. Yeah, I'll try most things for sure. Like I said, there are some things where like if I see it's just drenched in cheese, I will see that from afar and be like, that's gonna make me shit blood, so I'm gonna hold off on that one. But yeah, generally speaking, I've tried to open up my palate in more recent years. I used to be a much pickier eater, so I've tried to swing the other way as much as I can.
We cannot send you back.
Kind of make up for lost time.
Yet. See, that's the nature of every summoning. It must have a reason.
So why was I
Reason
summoned?
you have. As an undead outside of others' influence, you will be our torch in the dark. Your spark will become the flame to purify the rot of this world and free us from the unending cycle of despair.
So no pressure. Yeah, that's right. Arctic's got the vegan GF, and it sounds like she's a wealth of knowledge and like info when it comes to like really cool vegan things to try and the great things the two of you have cooked together. So that sounds extremely fun. I have a number of friends that are vegan, and Gracie has she went through like kind of a vegan spell when she was younger, and although she is not like super vegan or like vegetarian nowadays, she still held on to a bunch of like cooking knowledge about how to cook certain vegan dishes really well. So yeah, every once in a while we'll go out of our way to make a vegan dish, and it's always awesome. It is always just exemplary.
Search for the evil lurking in this world. Smell the sulfur in the air. Taste the corruption. Understand the shattered reality. Sense the vitriol staining the remains. Only then will you be free again and able to leave.
Yeah, I've seen you talk about that as well, Ryan. Where it's like there are times where it makes it a little bit tricky sometimes, trying to accommodate those kinds of culinary preferences, trying to find something that is a general crowd pleaser, and especially when you got kids too, right? So it does make things tricky. So Ryan and I, for the most part, we'll eat just about anything. So all right, now it's like cooking with hard mode when you're the person cooking for the fam. Don't have a weapon, so we're gonna have to sneak past the enemy. Big old meaty boy. There's a direction meter. Oh, detection meter, rather. Got a compass, very good. Oh, because we make a little bit of noise. So, because he's just a Zambino, he's just gonna be wandering around this thing. There's a potion over there that might be worth my while. The detection meter is actually kind of nice because there are times where you're just kind of hoping, like, all right, hopefully the guy can't see me from here or can't hear me from here. There's kind of like that implied assumption of like what's safe and what isn't, and you're just kind of left to your own devices and trial and error to figure out. So having it codified like this is a nice change of pace. I don't know how to pick it up. There, it's F to pick it up. It's also to pay respects, obviously. Vegan tofu, yes, and I've used Arctic's intel. Arctic, you've had some very helpful intel and brain juice that you've shared with me when it comes to cooking tofu, and I've used that to great success. Gracie and I have made several tofu dishes that have been very, very good. Oh, and the power of MSG. The power of MSG, or what do they call it? Flavor enhancer, whatever it's called. Incredible. It really is the deal breaker, or deal maker rather. It's very, very good, and I can personally recommend it on most things. It's not nearly as scary as white people in like the mid 2000s made it out to be.
Oh,
a nugget.
good.
Delicious. Better than any tikka masala. Yeah, I think you might have even, I don't know if you're following a recipe for it, Arctic, but you might have sent me the recipe at one point. Because I remember sending it to Gracie, so we actually haven't made your specific dish yet. But yeah, sounds amazing, man. Since I don't whitewash it, there you go. There you go, baby. Yeah. Tofu is great. Yeah, it's the issue that we had for a while is that it was hard to get the consistency down. But yeah, we got two things. We know to buy the extra firm tofu for one thing, and we also know if we don't have the extra firm tofu, we got a tofu press to squench out more of the moisture before cooking it. And the mystery third thing is adding MSG. Don't be afraid of it. Lean into it. It makes it so much better. Get a weapon, an axe. I'm gonna ask somebody a question.
Maybe useful.
Okay. Big weapons fit in the primary slot. Small weapons fit in the any slot. Now, where do I put a big iron? Hopefully on my hip. Oh, we have an inventory. Oh my, that's cool. This is more of an immersive sim than a boomer shooter. That's recipe. There you go, man. Awesome. It's a cook from Feeling Dish. Gotcha. We'll put this as an accessory. This is an accessory, obviously. Artifacts. Yeah. Good. This is dope. I like this a lot. Like this a lot already. So we got standard attack. There's... Oh, we have an endurance meter on the bottom left. So yeah, primary attack is nice and easy. And then, and you can like hold the big attack if you so desire. Looking to see if there's like a block animation, or block move rather. I don't think that there is. Primary fire, secondary fire. Yeah, no like melee block move, which is fine. Can't pick up the skeleton and like throw it at a bad guy or anything. Equipped, okay. That's probably what this little fella is. It is bandage, and that is a trinket of some kind of feather. What remains of the Birdman? Increases stamina regeneration. It's an artifact. Okay, so we get less maximum stamina, but it regenerates faster. And it has a price. I guess that means it we can sell it at a store if we so desire. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this already, Arctic. I didn't really know what to expect here, but I'm vibing to this so far. Inventory. There's quest items. I have a note. I'm gonna write a journal. So there we go. And then we eventually get skills as we level up. So yeah, this is more of an RPG kind of immersive sim than I was initially thinking, which is not at all a bad thing. I will gleefully accept such a notion. This is not a pickaxe. I can't crack down walls necessarily. Crack down or crap down walls either. I probably shouldn't be crapping down walls. What's up, Meerkat? Thank you for coming directly at me. It's what I've always wanted. Light attacks or heavy attacks. Surprise attacks fuck him up real good. Who fucking knew? Is it 2D Fallout as an FPS? I don't know about 2D Fallout per se. I'm assuming you mean like original Fallout, like when it was a tactical RPG, that kind of thing, like turn-based tactical RPG. Meerkat says, "It's me, it Meerkat." Gonna go for the sneaky boys. So there's two of them. Probably gonna start walking back this way, won't he? Yes, he will. Gonna let him do his thing. And while he's walking back this way, I'll go down this way. Eat some cheese, then I'll crap down the walls. Now we're talking. We get a machete as well. We get a big ass sawed-off shotgun. So it definitely pays to wander around, which is nice. I'll put that as a secondary. Now, does it tell me? Let's see. Primary attack is 10 and 20. This one is 5 and 15. Of course, I guess it's probably faster, but I don't know. I like the big weapons. There's some thiefy vibes too. Yeah, the detection meter, the detection function feels very thiefy, and I am not complaining in the slightest. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for him to cruise on by, and I'm gonna ask him a question. 1080p. Okay, yeah, I got you, Meerkat. Yeah, that's I guess that's a sign that means I don't have quality options. Oh, okay, never mind. I've already been seeing.
I gotta find some bandages.
So, headshot. So headshots fuck him up. No surprise there. He had a gold coin on him. Okay, I'll go ahead and grab this quickly because we have another friend coming at us. That guy hit us pretty good and we are bleeding, so I'm going to use bandage. Good thing he only hit us exclusively on the arm. Yeah, I don't have quality options. That's exactly it. Yeah, that kind of thing, of course, is typically reserved more for partners, you know, by default at least.
One and done.
You know, starting off at least as for partners, and then depending on whoever is available, whoever else is streaming at a given moment, then it goes to affiliates and anybody else, of course. Yeah, so as time goes on, we might eventually get quality options. Eventually. All right, that went pretty well. What's the little note we got? Maybe it's important. Can I read it? I can't put it anywhere. Yeah, scribbles on a paper. Maybe it's important, but I can't seem to like decipher it, I guess, from here at least. So what was this exactly? Shiny coin is a single use. Protect me from obtaining a new soul flaw upon death. So I guess maybe you're expected to die sometimes. There's the expectation that maybe you're gonna get got. And that's just part of the experience. Let it be known I don't have a way to save right now. There's a save and exit, but I think it's probably auto-saving every so often. Another
Favorite thing.
Oh, this is a different one. This is revolver. Well, we have shotgun ammo and included some revolver bullets. Surprised we're getting this many guns
Big jobs.
this early on, but no freaking complaints here. Use different types of ammunition. You can switch between ammo types. That's kind of cool. I'll stay melee for a bit, although we learned that going into melee combat can be tricky if you don't have the upper hand on somebody. You're not able to sneak up on them because those guys hurt real good.
You won't find any answers lingering here. Better move towards the dark places and glimmering gold. Search for the evil lurking in this world. Smell the sulfur
Okay,
in
he's just
the
repeating
air.
the same thing as earlier.
Taste the corruption. Understand the shattered reality. Sense the vitriol staining the remains.
Okay, very good. I'm doing well. Meerkat. Thanks for asking, bud. We were talking earlier about some really cool stuff that Gracie and I cooked together today, which was great. So I had a nice evening. Work continues to be quite busy, hence why I didn't stream yesterday. We got a journal. Consult it to track your progress. What the hell am I? Where and or what the hell am I? Nice and easy there. Yeah, but I'm thinking probably in the next few weeks things should ease up a little bit. Probably by mid-January things should be a little bit less crazy with work stuff. Just because the main project I'm working on right now is definitely a big one, so it's keeping a lot of us very busy. Same guy who, oh, that's awesome, Irossi. I would have never picked up on that. That's fantastic. It's already pretty dark, although mercifully it looks like we are getting into at least a brighter palette area, which is nice. What did we cook? So Gracie and I made a so the main thing that I was excited about to talk about was the dinner that we made. We made a nice salmon for dinner, or the dessert rather. She made a really nice salmon, and Gracie went to a really cool store earlier today after she was running some errands and bought some really cool spices. Some spices that, like, this one works really good on eggs and fish. This one works good for baked goods. This one works well for stir fry, like those kinds of things. Like some spices that have like very specific recommended uses. And we had bought some salmon the other day, so she bought some spice that work well for fish. Yeah, we cooked up some salmon for dinner, made some Brussels sprouts, and then dessert. Yeah, she made a awesome maple bundt cake. It's extremely good, and I love it a lot, and it is delicious in my mouth. Leaning and throwing stones. Okay, to distract bad guys. So you can lean around corners. Good. I'm looking to see, like, what's a stone that I can pick up to throw. Oh, we just, I guess, have them in our inventory. Okay. It's good to know. So this is it. Oh, I was about to ask if this was an invisible wall. This wall is very much visible. Visible and climbable, even. Ate too much and passed out. Yo, some tater tot pie? That sounds nice. I don't think I've ever had tater tot pie before. I like taters, and I like taters in their tot form. And I've had like sweet potato pie, that kind of thing. But tater tot pie sounds nice. Yeah, we made some really good Brussels sprouts. Extremely, extremely good. We've tried different techniques with like air frying them, aka using a convection oven, versus just standard baking them in a pan, and either way making sure we use a nice amount of like cooking oil ahead of time so they get nice and crispy with the baking that we're doing. Something up there. A little drizzle of some cooking oil of some kind, olive oil, that kind of thing. It's a good time. It's a good time for everybody, more specifically me and my mouth. Haven't seen any bad guys yet, but it's gonna get weird only... Oh wait, is that a bad guy? It might be a bad guy. Chicken pot pie with taters on top, amazing. Whoop. Actually, he kind of looks like the guy that rescued us. So this guy might be all right. And also, the thing is not... I don't have like a detection meter or anything. So I think we're okay. Okay, yeah, this is a safe zone. It's a trader. Enemies can respawn upon death. Cool. Hey, buddy.
What is it? A dead man I buried walks again.
So this is the guy that, I guess, more or less performed the seance that allowed us to walk again.
There's the restless spirits nearby, but still I hoped your body would be protected by my charms. They were insufficient, as it seems. I found a body, your body, among the remains of monsters, and decided to bury you in a manner akin to my tribe. I did all the proper rituals, but it was not enough, and strong spirits have brought you back. I do not know if this is for a good or bad purpose.
Speaking of savory pies, Gracie and I made a really, really good shepherd's pie last week that yielded a lot of servings. I think I probably had that for dinner like 5 nights maybe, and each time I liked it more and more. I was like, I never get sick of that kind of thing. I never get bored of eating the same thing multiple days in a row. She's a little bit more like sensitive to that kind of thing, but me, I was like, man, I was in heaven. That shit was so good. Very, very good. What's up, Grinch? Good to see you, bud.
Used to talk to spirits, guide the tribe. Now tribe shattered. I remain in shame, wandering the lands, trying to fix what can be fixed, and lay to rest what is too broken.
Peter Dinklage. I would have never associated this voice with him. I guess I don't know who I would associate this voice with, whom I would associate the voice necessarily.
I found a body. Your body.
Alright, so there's nothing else.
May your footsteps never cease before you achieve your peace.
And we trade. So he has some goods. He has a bow and arrow, which is cool. Of course, they have specialized ammo. He's got a little knifey boy. Has a similar secondary attack damage to my big ass axe. He's got a fancy ass bone knife. That's badass. So I have $1. I have 1 gold. Now, of course, I can sell things. Like I have a knife that I might not end up using. You know, I probably don't really have much to work with right now when it comes to things I can trade. The head blinks at you, tries to peck your fingers. Interesting. Teleport to any other safe zone. It's a single use, of course. I don't know if chicken heads have that kind of use in real life. Store more stuff. Raven skull. Teleport to the last safe place. This game is wild. Holy crap. I'm like really impressed with just how much there is to this game. I can level up, which is nice. There was actually one more option. Oh, I'm like inside of his mouth right now. Very sexy.
You want to help. Odd, restless soul.
Just eat the whole damn shepherd's pie.
But
It was a lot. We'd made a lot. A lot of taters, a lot of ground beef. It was amazing.
take this packet. Journey past the tracks of fiery iron horse. Find a cave, which used to be a burial site for many of my tribe. Leave it there. It will help the spirits. And if you kill any creatures disturbing the peace of spirits, it will be for greater good. I thank you, Tainted One.
Alright. And then I guess this is like a save point thing?
Here, let us explain what is needed of you.
Oh, that'd be helpful
This
too.
place has been corrupted by a curse, and you need to find its source. We don't know what has brought it to this land, so keep your eyes open. Bring us anything you may deem weird or disturbing.
What if I just hold up a mirror to my face and say, is this weird and disturbing enough?
And if you happen to get lost, come to us.
Hit me. I'm weird and disturbing.
To help or ease your burden.
But in the best of ways.
We know where you can begin your search. Follow the most strong scent of darkness around.
The stankiest darkness.
Church. Within ruined city, you will find part of your answers.
Okay, you give me a game like this and you say, all right, your first order of business is to go to the desecrated church in the heart of town. I think Diablo won, so you got my attention.
Anything else? Ah, we seek the cursed gold, the shining metal of doom and corruption.
I did get one of those little coins.
So we may hide it from the mortal hands. You got the gold. Bury it beneath this totem, and we shall bless you.
I don't think I have enough, though.
Shame.
Anything else? Probably nothing I can just pick up. Cursed items to the... Actually, yeah, was there anything else? So I have... regular gold coin and a gold nugget. Yeah, so nothing cursed necessarily.
Gold always breeds. Spirits won't reveal anything new to anything else. A blessing. You got the gold. Bury it.
Okay, yeah, nothing else. All right. The way he says, "You got the gold," it's like he's jonesing. I need my fix, man. You got the shit. Hide it in your ass. It's the only way. Pull a Christopher Walken and hide the watch inside of my ass so I can smuggle it out from the war. What's up, Ogasso? Good to see you, buddy. Can I take a little nappy? I'll take a little nappy. We get full health once again, and presumably it autosaved, and we can level up. Small satchel, sachet, I guess, given to you by the shaman, contains herbs and materials, but we're not going to open it. Right, that's for the other, but that's when we get to the cave. So, we have 3 skill points to use. So, melee weapon attack speed. I don't know if we can just go on any of these, but I guess we probably can. Of course, if we have the points for it, that is. Shadows move with you, so it's easier to sneak, which is nice. Easier to trade. Less damage from bleeding. Better alcohol tolerance, which is actually nice. You can use use it as like a buff potion, I suppose, where it actually ends up helping you instead of hurting you. Effective range of headshots, which could be nice. There's like an ADS time slowing thing, like time distortion thing, which is nice. Resistance to acid, fire, and explosions. Reload time. There's pretty much a little bit of everything, honestly. Each kill restores stamina. That's kind of nice. 10% chance to miss their melee. Throwable items, so rocks and probably Molotovs, that kind of thing. Healing from bandages. Inventories. Oh, that's kind of nice. Better inventory. And miss ranged attacks, which might be that might be nice too. Really, pretty much all these are useful in some way almost all the time. Like, it's always good to have more HP. It's always good to have enemies sometimes miss you. It's always good to have better stamina. Less aiming sway, that kind of thing. I'm guessing this is going to be the kind of game where, at least starting out, we're going to want to not do a ton of ranged attacks because we have limited ammo. So, unless we can, like, find a way to like, get ammo as we're using it, we'll probably be using a lot of melee attacks to start at least. And save the ammo for like the scary looking enemies. Stamina regenerates faster, which is nice. That's cool, that's cool. More experience, which is nice too. Missing percent point of... Oh, that's kind of cool. So like the lower health you are, the more damage you do. That's kind of sick. Alright, well, melee speed and damage is really nice. I'm kind of tempted to go for some combination of offensive things and then things like the reflex one. Let's go for one of these. And then one of these. There we go. And we killed, I think, 2 enemies and got enough experience for one level, so presumably we'll probably level pretty quickly as for the first couple levels at least, since we're in the beginning parts of the game. Now, there was a passage along the top area that caught my eyeballs. There's a fella right there. And it looked like it just kind of came down into this kind of lower canyon area, this lower little valley. Is he gonna turn around suddenly? He's gonna whip around suddenly? No, maybe he's just gonna be okay with me looking his shit up. Headshot. Alright, he had a Tiefers. Just a trinket to sell. There's no raid or anything, we just have to be sneaky and be careful. That guy's actually wandering around, so we have one dude that's patrolling. Something shiny and glibbery out that way. I'm gonna see how long it takes for him to whip around, because you know he's gonna turn around pretty soon here. There's a glowy item there. There's something in the train car behind me. Right, then he whips around. That guy's just chilling. I'm gonna go this way for a bit. And I'm gonna see if I can find that other passage that we kind of saw. That guy's still schmoving. So yeah, we did see a passage that I was curious about. Got another note and some ammo. Detection meter is very, very helpful. I think the second he turns around, I'm gonna go for his ass. Because if I could get him before he reaches where his bro is, then I will fuck his entire day up. Partially? No, fully. Oh, I will not. I will do no such thing. He's actually schmoving now. I was too overconfident. I thought for sure I'd be able to punch his butt. Ryan, you'll be so proud of me. I was hanging out with another streamer buddy. He pops in here from time to time. His name is Aaron. His screen name is Koala Baritone. And we were playing something. We were playing something that was a co-op game. And at one point he hit me with a wee ow. It was like wee yow, and I was like, and it took me a minute. I was like, is that a motherfucking Home Movies reference? And he was like, I can't believe I've discovered somebody who knows about home movies and knows about wee yow, and I was so happy. I was so happy. So it makes me want to punch his butt.
Back into the void!
Into the void with you. We're gonna go and delete this man's entire ass. I'm gonna be quiet while doing so, while committing the ass deletion. 5 headshots in a row. Achievement unlocked. So I don't think he had any goods. I'm pressing the use button. He's giving me no. Oh, there's a friend. Okay. Pressing the use button and nothing comes out. Physics Cat. This game, I'm really digging it so far. And yes, Physics Cat, this might be your cup of tea as well. Knowing the kinds of games you're into, this might be the kind of thing you would enjoy. A whole lot, yeah. Blech. I'm liking it so far. It's more of a immersive sim than I was expecting. I thought it was going to be more boomer shooter-esque, but it is indeed more immersive sim-esque. Need a key. Crack this bad boy open. Can I just smack it? Not just smack it. Yeah, Home Movies is good. It was a very good show. Before its time in a lot of ways, that's for sure. Did I finish seeking out contents of this here train car? I think I did. About this guy. Bunch of coal. Maybe traverse the top parts. Oh, what this? Cigar box. Probably something to sell as like a trinket. Tastes like heaven. We're not supposed to eat it. Well, actually, no. Some people do chew on cigars, I guess. We have short ammo, and then gold short ammo. That's fancy. Oh yeah, and what was the note we found? Scribbles on a piece of paper. Notes on spirits. Oh, maybe it's in our journal. Oh, that's where you get the notes. Something evil is inside the old church in town. Ruined town, start my search. Yeah. And then we have several quests. First aid items, so in for the church, yeah. Yeah. Ah, yeah. Good. Yo, what's up, Red? Yeah, System Shock, yeah. Well, I don't know about the System Shock remake. I've only played the original first System Shock, and I never did beat it. But, played a good chunk of it. And liked it a lot. But yeah, to your point though, Red, yeah, this is closer to something like System Shock than it is to something like Quake or Doom. Is it short ammo for short people? For my sake, I sure hope so. Has some Stalker vibes? You know what? Yeah, it does actually. There are some Stalker vibes going on here as well. That's probably an even more appropriate comparison, which makes me like it even more because I love me some Stalker. Because yeah, that's exactly where I'm at right now. I really don't have shit right now. And I don't mind that. It's kind of nice scrounging. It's an interesting gameplay loop where you have to be very careful about using resources, using healing items, bullets, guns. The problem, of course, is that inevitably the way I play these games, I tend to hoard all of my wealth and my trinkets and my weapons and healing items like a dragon, and I never use them. And then I get to the very end of the game and I go, oh, I never used anything. So I'll have to try to be a good boy. Oh, I like the JPEG sky. But like Ogausa just pointed out, you know, we do have really good melee weapons. We can invest more into melee weapons. I'm sure inevitably there will be bad guys that only attack with ranged weapons and we can't really reach easily with melee, so having a balanced approach will probably be the right way to do it. But I'm going to go back up, by the way, so we can check that alternate path. I think the alternate path does not connect with where we were originally thinking we were going to be going. I think that canyon that we were heading down, or that valley, I think leads to the next main area. So I'm going to check what might be an optional area. Unless, when the guy was talking about one of the burial sites of the tribe, surely he was talking about a cave. Surely it wasn't the cave we started in, right? I'm assuming it's going to be a new area and that I'll know it when I see it. Like, it'll be super obvious. That is what I'm hoping. Yeah, that's exactly it. I know Arctic said this reminds him a little bit of Daggerfall. Daggerfall, of course, is an Elder Scrolls game. Can't imagine a more appropriate kind of game that would... oh, also, can I smack his corpse down? Or, like, drag it away? I wanted to throw it down the valley. But, yeah, I can't imagine a more appropriate series to compare that kind of gameplay loop to, where, yeah, you just hoard all the healing items, all the special items, and it's clogging up your inventory, and it's weighing your character down, and you keep getting the message saying you're over encumbered, and you keep thinking, well, what if I need this, though? Like, you're fighting the final boss. Yeah, but I might need it, though. It's still coming. Think about it. It's lumbering this way. I guess pay no mind to the fact that you've got, like, a dead homie just lying there. Figures it's probably not his problem. One thing I could do... Oh, never mind. He's already turned around. I was gonna say I could use my cool little Rocky boy and rock his world. And by that, I mean throw a rock and then cut his entire butt off. Headshot. More bandages. Nope. Collecting the teefers. Well, this is a dentist run. Okay, and it looks like... Oh, there is indeed more. This is probably the cave our buddy was talking about. Now, it's kind of dark and spooky in here. What if there's something after? That's also gotten me too, Ryan. I'm over here like, yo, what if this boss has a second phase I'm not sure about? What if there's a secret final boss afterwards? Like, sometimes you just can't tell. Sometimes you can't assume truly it's the final boss. What if that's just a red herring? There's always something after, exactly. It works on undead. Removes all curses and soul flaws. Cool. Well, I'm assuming I'll know what that means when we find ourselves... Oh, that's this area. Okay, we did see this earlier. Alright, so never mind. I thought maybe that was going to lead to the side quest. Turns out that just led to a little bonus area. So that wasn't the thing I was hoping it'd be, but we still got some cool trinkets out of it. And we got to kill more things, which is its own reward, really. If you think about it. Ooh, some friends coming out of there. That might be our next stop then. The credits are rolling. It might be a ruse. You know, that got my ass really good with Donkey Kong Country 2, I think. When you defeat King K. Rool in his first phase, and then it shows you the credits, and the credits are thanking the bad guys. Like, it's showing the names of enemies, and then, like, and the credits music is kind of, like, twisted and messed up a little bit. It's, like, a little bit skewed, and you're going, like, well, now, wait a goddamn second. You know, you put the controller down, you're like, all right, we're good to go, and then the boss music spins back up, and you go, what the fuck? And it catches you off guard. Sometimes, man, this is why we have trust issues now. New gameplay. Yeah, that's when the game really starts. Which apparently is how it is for games like Starfield. Apparently Starfield does have a legit New Game Plus aspect. That is much more pronounced.
Bullseye.
Much more pronounced than you would think from like when you're first playing the game, that is. Like when you first play the game with Starfield. I don't know many details, of course, but from what I've heard, when you're first playing the game, it's not obvious, but there's like more that happens when you kind of beat the game first. There's more after the fact. Right, so we got some new humanoid fellas, and again we got to see firsthand how things can get dicey if you do not stealth properly. However, we get a lot of health back from a standard health potion, so we're doing it right. It was Donkey Kong Country 1. Nice. I thought it was 2 for some reason. You know what? I think you're right. I think it is Donkey Kong Country 1. Because, yeah, I remember you're on the ship. You're on the boat. The second one is when you're rescuing Donkey Kong from King K. Rool. Alright, this is probably... Well, this is more of a mine. This is not so much a burial place. But I will still give it the old lookerino. See what it's going to entail. That's a good point too, Red. I could go back and rest if I wanted to. So if we run out of healing supplies and we're like limping back to safety, we could always rest at the bed. They're very good games. They're also very hard games. I think anybody at all could be forgiven. Oh shit, for not being amazing at Donkey Kong Country 1, or really the trilogy. The trilogy, because those games are very good and also very hard. Alright, I just popped your buddy's head like a freaking balloon. Like a balloon filled with blood. This game is so bloody, and it's in the West. And it's a Western game. Like when I was over at Ryan's place over the weekend, we were playing Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time. There were multiple times where we kind of looked at each other, we were like, wow, this space-time sure is dangerous for all these lovers. You're able to rescue DK. Oh, really, Irasi? That's near the end. Yeah, but that's not the final boss though, is it? I'm gonna try to go for that guy. There's oh, that guy's right there though. Maybe I should just drop down, or maybe I should check another entrance. Another way. Alias, what's up, buddy? Yes, this is Alias. It's like, yeah, sometimes I'll do that, Alias. Somebody will pop in. I'll be like, hey, what's going on, man? We're playing blank. And then I'll think to myself, I don't have to say that. It says in the title. It says in the category. They can read. People are responsible. They know what's up. But yes, this is very cool so far. I'm really digging it. If you're curious, Alias, I was able to score a review copy of this game on Lurkit. And you would absolutely... Ooh, extra knife. Cool.
This may be useful.
Like the voice, his cool, deep, raspy voice. But yeah, you would absolutely qualify if you wanted to try to get a review copy of this game. It's very good. It is. We were talking earlier. It's kind of got more Stalker and System Shock vibes than like Quake or like other boomer shooter kinds of things. So it's more of an immersive sim, and I'm really digging it.
Here's some friendly advice. Don't get back up.
Our guy's got like a demonic kind of voice. You hear like the sort of like double voice modulation going on there. That was kind of sick. I mean, our guy is undead. Mild spoilers from the, first 30 seconds opening cinematic, but yes. Alright guys, a reanimated undead guy out for revenge. Also, it really pays to keep an eye out for trinkets and baubles. And dudes to fucking murder. I want to drop down and fucking take a dump inside that person's gaping chest cavity. That's not weird. That's not a weird thing to say. Yeah, we have to be pretty methodical because we don't have a lot of offensive capabilities. We can sneak pretty well, and when you sneak and get a headshot, you kill a lot of things pretty well. But we also don't have a lot of health. I think there's also the expectation that maybe we're kind of expected to die a bunch. There's all these things about when you get a soul wound. You get a soul wound when you respawn after death. There's like, I guess like kind of like in Dark Souls 1 when you can get cursed, that kind of thing. Grab both of those. And while I'm in the neighborhood, being stealthy is where it's at. Kind of like an old Harrison Ford. What's up, Farsight? Played Garrett. Oh, Skyrim, Fallout 4. Damn, man, I'm impressed. What a freaking resume. Yeah. Good freaking rolls, man. Good freaking rolls. When you get good weapons. Yeah, that makes me... I'm actually really impressed by that, Red. That makes me excited then because, yeah, sometimes a game trains you to be careful, and then after a certain point, you can kind of be reckless and fuck around without having to find out. I like the idea of needing to like stay on your toes. And I know it's such a meme to be like, wow, this really is the Dark Souls of immersive sims, but that is something I appreciate about Dark Souls. Even in the very early areas, if you are super high level and if you're super cocky and think you can just, you know, dumbass your way through an area without being careful, the game will not hesitate to shame you for your hubris. So yeah, the fact that I'm gonna have to like stay smart in this game makes me happy.
Just
Gold
what I
mead.
craved.
Hope we get some kind of light source, like a lantern or at some point, just because it's a little bit dark. I guess I could up the gamma if need be, but it's, I think, supposed to be dark. Just kind of how it goes. We don't have a map, which, well, actually, okay, we could eventually get maps. There we go. That's good to know. And my guy says I should buy one, so that's something to keep an eye out for with future trading opportunities. That goes back up. I'm gonna see if there's anything else down here. I'm assuming I can't break open barrels, usually. Sometimes they're already open. Also, I'm guessing weapon durability is not a factor, so that's nice. We were talking about that not too long ago, how some games do the weapon durability thing, and sometimes it's an interesting system, but more often than not, it's just another meter to respond to and react to, and it feels kind of, can be kind of unpleasant, can be just more of a pain than anything, like a hindrance to progress. So I would appreciate instances like that where the game might be like, you know what, durability wouldn't really add anything else to this, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh, it's just the same one. Anything else? This wraps around, but that we've already been to that side. Yeah, I think this is all a dead end. Let's go back to the top. There was at least one more. Yeah, this is where we first started. I don't actually know if I've gone. I think we did go straight ahead. I've already been here. I've not been here. There's a Molotov. Got a Molotov. Got some more ammo. I just noticed the ammo label was blank, but it's more shotgun ammo, of course. Our inventory is starting to fill up, so eventually we might have to start, you know, using some of this stuff. I don't know if this game is going to have a system where using a firearm is a loud and proud move that draws bad guys to you. So we might have to be considerate of staying stealthy for as long as possible before we go loud and proud. Also, that would be instant death. Almost slipped. And of course, we've already been here. So, let's go back to that first area. That first area is where the party's at, clearly. Don't use the items, just hold them. Just hold. Hold forever. I have abandonment issues. I don't want to abandon these items. Can't hold my cake and eat it too. Yeah, be a loot goblin as well. It's in my nature when I play games like this. I can't help it. I will actively work against it. I try to prevent it, but it is inevitable. It is my destiny. Well, I can pick up this half-eaten apple. And eat it and then, you know, regret my decision because it, like, poisons my guy or something. Ladder here. There's a fella right there. I think it's kind of nice that they're not super observant, although I'm guessing that eventually we'll get more observant bad guys. We'll eventually get more observant bad guys that are not so slow to detect us. Yeah. That's a good point too. Yeah, we do have whoops. We do have yeah, leaning options, obviously. Go for this guy now. There we go. I didn't see a thing. Even though he's kind of still sitting upright. He didn't see shit, alright? But you're right, yeah, I need to be leaning more often. I need to change the keybinds for, I'm multi-streaming to TikTok right now. One of the key bindings for TikTok to save a clip is, I think, Control E. So I can't currently, or it's Control Q, I think. It's Control Q. Or maybe that's to start a poll or something. It brings up some kind of dialogue that I close immediately every time, so I have to change the key binding so that way, because right now I can't crouch and lean at the same time for both directions at least, but I can lean this way though. Was it an apple? Well, it was, yeah, some kind of red, some kind of red smudged thing. I'm gonna dip back behind because there was another friend. So maybe I should just go ahead and go for him. I'll loot your corpse in a second. There's also a pickaxe boy. Pickaxe homie. Around here somewhere. So I don't want to get too comfortable. I don't know where exactly he went, but I feel like I saw him not too long ago. Oh, Alias, that's so nice of you to say, man. I feel like I think about those things too late, honestly. I feel like I think about those kinds of things too late, like too late after the fact. Or even if I do think about it, I post it. Like some of the clips I post on like TikTok and Instagram, like I post those so late. And I guess it's not a bad thing per se, but I've had people be like, "Oh yeah, when are you playing this next?" It's like, "Oh, actually this was like from 3 years ago." So no, that's very generous of you to say that you find that I do a good job with managing clips, because I just feel like I have a lot more that I could be doing. But yeah, because yeah, the big stream you just did, that big stream, yeah, for those who don't know, Alias is a streamer homie. He just did a hilarious stream the other day that I hope from which you've mostly recovered. Alias did a big heckin' stream where the rule was based only on games he already owned and minimally leaning on free-to-play games. So very minimal free-to-play game use. Try to unlock 100 achievements for games he did not already have unlocked in a single stream, and it was a very long stream. Can I ask what time you eventually went to bed? Because I know you started you started before I started my stream, and you ended well after I had gone to bed. Because at one point I was like, I gotta dip, man. I got work in the morning. And I love it, man. It was a very good stream, and I'm glad I was able to catch as much as I did. And I'm glad you were able to badass through that shit, because that was tough. That was a tough one. Yeah, the watermelon one, 8 a.m. Oh, I fucking love it, man. Incredible stuff. Yeah. Yeah, as far as cutting something like that up, I wish I had like good automated, like some kind of way to like take some shortcuts for a project like that. By the way, we got Michael over on TikTok saying some nice things as well. What's up, Michael? Appreciate you as well, buddy. Yeah. There's a game called Between You and then Phantom Savage. And then, what's that other one? Mugen Mush? I've never heard of any of these things, actually, but they, the names are very eye-catching. But, the technique needs to be developed, yeah. When it comes to editing, especially a big old video, you got a big old blob of a video, it's like, I need to edit this shit down. The nervous, okay, he's gonna turn around. Good, I'm going for it. This is my chance. Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? We're gonna wait for a second. You got a big old video. What's the best way to edit it? Yeah, my approach for that is the very arduous, not easy path of let me watch this video. I don't maybe not like, you know, watch it from cover to cover necessarily, but like kind of skip around maybe. I guess it's like there's the obvious case where it's like, all right, I remember this part of the video. I remember this part's kind of dull. Like this wasn't very exciting. Not to say that your content is dull, Alias, far from it, but usually when I'm looking at my own stuff, I can kind of tell some of the stuff is like clip worthy, others is just okay. You know, like right now, this is just kind of okay content. I'm not gonna pretend this is top tier content. This is just okay. You know, that's just how things go. Other times though, things are banging. It's amazing. So I try to be. I guess that's one thing that is like the sooner you start chewing through the video, the better, because it's fresher on your mind. It's a little bit easier to be able to remember what was the good stuff versus like, oh shit, this video was from like over a year ago. I can't remember, like, does something cool happen here? I can't remember. So that would probably be like one real easy way. Also, I appreciate how this guy
Right on the mark.
didn't even pause to the fact that his bro's corpse is just right here. He's like, nah, that's fine. I won't succumb to whatever killed this guy. I'm built different. TEC 3001. I don't know if I caught that one. Was that near the end of the stream or was that near the start? Because that does not ring a bell, actually. Also, I'm assuming I can't pick up the ladder. This means I can climb the ladder. So if it's glowing, it's like you can interact with it in some way. Some more supplies.
The job done.
And extra monies. It was earlier on in the game, in the stream.
Just what I was looking for.
I don't think I've ever heard of that before, but yeah, I'm very curious. Do we get a map? We got dynamite. Yo, that's sick. And of course a Molotov. Medium alcohol. Yes, I like my alcohol extra medium, please. Some of these things, of course, are just trinkets to sell. I was about to see if fall damage was going to get my ass, but I think we're okay. Hopefully he's not going to turn around suddenly. Usually they like stop before they turn around.
You're not welcome here.
It's gonna loot your corpse, but I guess I can't. I pressed the button. I think that meant his corpse was empty. Oh, there's a thing. You see that? On the compass? Oh, somebody tried to find... Yeah, somebody became aware of my location and then I guess gave up the chase. Maybe when I killed that guy, his corpse landed somewhere and made a noise. Oh, maybe you saw me? It's a very good bad game. Interesting. I do enjoy me some enjoyable bad games. You know how that goes, man. You know how that goes, Alias. Sometimes a game is bad and it's just bad and it's like, all right, I'm done. Other times it's like, oh, this is that good cheese or that good dumb, that good garbo. Sometimes you need that good garbo in your diet and that's just how it is. Yeah, no, man, I feel a little bad though. Wish I had like more, you know, pearls of wisdom to offer that Alias didn't already have, because Alias is a very well-traveled content creator. He does the multi-streaming thing. He's on YouTube. He's on TikTok. He's, you know, he does everything you're supposed to, and also and doesn't hurt that his content is also quite good. And you should watch him. He's a very good dude, and also plays cool games. And we've done collabs together. We've done like Cursed Halo and a couple of goofy stuff like that together. So yeah, he's a good dude. So yeah, it's hard because you already are firing at all pistons. It's hard for my scrubby ass to offer anything of virtue, you know, of value. Oh, see, he still hears. Oh, it's because he can see me from there. Maybe I just rush up and just melee him, or I could throw in. I could throw a little Rocky Boys. Throw a Rocky Boys. What's that over there? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, well, that wasn't exactly a sneak attack. I kind of ran up to where he was facing me, but still counts. I wonder if headshots make it less likely to get teeth. Yeah, that guy down there. There's lots of little fellas down there. Because, yeah, sometimes their heads explode, and then sometimes you can get teeth, and not always. Not available on Steam. Oh, man. I wonder if it's on, like, an abandonware site or something like that. Some Lethal Company? Yeah. I was actually thinking, I was watching some friends play that game. Ooh, hello. Hello, buddy. Played that game the other night. And, you know how it is? Sometimes you'll see a game pop off on Steam. Whether it be, like, sometimes it's like a flavor of the month kind of thing. You see a game pop off on Steam, it feels like a flavor of the month. You know, there were times where that would happen, whether it was Vampire Survivors, or whatever is like the current, you know, competitive free-to-play shooter that's popping off. Sometimes it feels like, all right, what's the flavor of the month? Like, I don't know if this is going to be my cup of tea. And then by the time you buy it, like, everyone else has kind of moved on. It's like, ah, shit, I'm kind of late to the party here. But I was watching some Lethal Company, and I was like, yeah, this seems like the kind of thing I would really enjoy. It looks very fun. I was thinking I was going to pick it up probably pretty soon, honestly, so that I could join in on the homies that are playing it. It looks really, really fun and very chaotic and stupid before the hype falls off. I don't know. That's the thing, because it's still in early access. It's still in early access, so I'm hopeful that means that the hype will at least never fully go away. I mean, of course, there's some degree of a lot of people are streaming it, a lot of people are playing it. So there's some degree of that will fall away inevitably. I don't necessarily see that as a bad thing. Alias probably is thinking the same thing, where if you play a game when that stream a game rather. If you stream a game like that when it's at the height of its popularity, you're gonna have a really hard time getting new viewers, because well, for somebody like myself at least, Alias usually has quite a bit more viewers, so he usually does okay. But like for someone like myself, I would have a hard time making a splash on the directory when it's like when everybody's playing it, you know.
What's this now?
New trinket, by the way. That's exciting. Whereas if like I wait a couple weeks, like, yeah, a lot of the hype's gonna die off, but for the people that are still wanting to watch people play the game, or still curious about it, as it's in early access, so there's still more changes coming, there's still more to be done to the game. You know, a lot of the early adopters would have already moved on, and then, you know, I can pick up some of those sloppy seconds. I'm always all about them sloppy seconds. Yeah, it's about learning the stuff. That's a good point too, because yeah, that's one thing too. I've tried to minimize how much I've watched, because yeah, so much of it will be a matter of not wanting to overexpose oneself, whether it be playing it too much or watching it too much. Got some cool stuff, by the way. Yellow River. Is it a... Oh, it's a healing thing. Or it's a buffing thing, rather. That's kind of nice. And a black raven skull to teleport away. That's pretty cool. Yeah. That's a good point, too. A lot of the conversations about directories, you're right. For the competitive free-to-play games, that is where the majority of that issue comes into play. Yo, Aaron, you'll be so proud of me. I name-dropped you earlier. I was talking with my buddy Ryan. We were talking about home movies. And I was like, yo, my boy Aaron is my Wee Ow guy. Whenever I need a good Wee Ow, he's my guy. Everyone needs a source. Everyone needs a dealer for some good Wee Ow. Wee Ow. Yeah, medium-sized indies though. Yeah. So I'm not too worried about the hype dying off necessarily. Just in general. So yeah, maybe I could I'll scoop it up, and I'd be down potentially for sometime this weekend. I think I might be playing. Oh, look at this guy. He died in like a running animation pose. It's like he was doing one of these, and then I just took his head off. But yeah, so I'll be busy for most of Saturday during the day. And then the evening, Friday evening and Saturday evening, I think probably Jet and Gratafi and myself are going to be finishing. Or trying to finish at least the Zelda randomizer run we've had going for a minute. We're gonna do another session Friday, and if that doesn't finish it, we'll finish it up Saturday. And I suspect we'll probably need both days, to be perfectly honest. But that does leave Sunday, so I might be available Sunday. Sunday for some potential Lethal Company. I did see you streamed it with some Noita folks a week or so ago. It was pretty recent. So I know you already own it, so I just gotta scoop that shit up. And then there's Kenshi, which is always knocking at the back door. Always ready to roll at a moment's notice. Wonder if I can't get down there safely right now. It seems like this place, I feel like I've maybe explored all that I can explore right now. Unless there was anything back here that I passed up, but I think we've explored all there is to explore right now. I think I checked the top areas pretty well. I think I checked all the bottom areas that I can. Until I finally play Kenshi. Well, it worked with Aliens Dark Descent. Although with Aliens Dark Descent, that was a game I already knew I wanted to play, just because we'd already started it. Just to be clear, there wasn't anything else there. I think that was like a dead end. Let me poke my head in real quick. Like, yeah, there's no way to like climb down somewhere, because I was thinking maybe there'd be like a mine shaft or a ladder or something. Okay, I guess not. That's fine. That's fine. I just know there's bad guys down there, and I wanna pay them a little visit, a little murdery visit. And like Ogauso pointed out, sometimes, really a lot of the times, whenever we get a YouTube video redemption, the default audio on the video is like super quiet, so we have to go to great lengths to try to adjust the EQ a bit, adjust the mix, so we can make things audible. But every once in a while, like the more obnoxious videos are the ones that are less of a problem. Voice morph, oh my god, that's hilarious. Clap test, yeah. The clap test, which is to say, make sure that things are syncing correctly. Hopefully things have synced correctly. In fact, I'm going to do that one more time. I'm going to also look on OBS. Hold on. One more time, because I actually didn't have... I didn't have the waveform visible. I think it looks okay on my end. But I'll be curious to hear what you guys think. To make sure I have the clap, yes, I'm just going to do a quick little self-check real quick. It was pretty obnoxious. That's why we were like, yeah, this was a fun bit for like a minute, but then after a certain point it was like, okay, we're done here. This bit is concluded. Already went down that way. Yeah, we've already explored all this. Let's go kind of following the remnants of this little canyon area. Clap them cheeks, there you go. Yeah, I'm trying to stream video games, but the sound of my ass cheeks, the clapping of my ass cheeks, keeps confirming that my audio is synced. Hopefully it confirms it.
Gone.
It looked like he was about to back that ass up, but I murdered his ass up instead. Flips off maybe a little bit. Yeah, there's the tricky thing, like a lot of us use, is since I'm using a digital mixer on my microphone, it does induce a little bit of latency, and I've tried to accommodate for that by inducing some webcam delay to like try to make it so they match up. But it sounds like I could maybe look to see if there's like, if it needs a little bit of some tweakage, a little bit of tweakage maybe. Because it wouldn't shock me if, you know, as updates to OBS go out, it wouldn't shock me if the milliseconds that have been adjusted have kind of like started to slide one way or the other. So yeah, that's a good thing to keep in mind, Alias. I appreciate the heads up on that. It's tricky, yeah, it's tricky to get just right, and these things can change even if you never touch the settings. Hardware changes, you know, microphones eventually degrade, so it might be that my microphone is, you know, inducing a latency as well as it gets older. I've had this thing for like, oh gosh, I don't know, like 6 or 7 years. I've had it for a minute. No, I appreciate the heads up on that, Alias. As someone who gets it and has to deal with audio stuff from time to time, you know how much of a headache it can be. In fact, Alice, you were the one that told me, that informed me that I had some really ridiculous audio desync shenanigans happening last time we were doing the Zelda randomizer streams. And when I went back and checked the footage, it was so obnoxious. I was like, thank God Alias told me that I was having some audio desyncing, because man, it was brutal. It's so weird because in the VOD, maybe not the VOD, but in the recorded video that I was, because I record when I stream, I record locally, and then of course am broadcasting non-locally. In the recorded video that I retrieved after the fact, the first like 20 minutes of the video was completely muted. So there just was no audio. And then when the audio kicked in, it had like a obnoxious delay. So it's just goofy how that shit happens sometimes. Like, did I do anything different? Did I install something different on my computer? Had I updated OBS recently? Had there been driver changes? No, none of that. Nothing new. Just how that shit goes, unfortunately. I was gonna say things are gonna get loud and proud. Ouch.
Scum of the earth!
I was looking to see if the other fella would have heard me, but shockingly enough, he didn't seem like he heard or perceived the combat. So yeah, these guys are not the most observant. I don't know if I can always assume, if I can always rely on that necessarily. This is definitely the burial area, by the way. So I should probably not get too cozy with the fact that the bad guys right now are not being very perceptive. The technical paranoia, I understand all too well. All too well. Go for this guy next.
Back into the void.
Boop that snoot. Nothing to loot from him. Webcam got the fun. I love that one, yeah. Yeah, Irasi remembers that moment all too well and remembers how much I enjoyed it after I discovered how funny it sounded. Boop. If there was a way, there's the boop. If there was a way for me to manually induce the like funny,
no to such a curiosity.
like weird, sexy sound of a sexy voice filter, where my voice is like deep and weird,
Need one.
to make me sound like this guy, I would do it in a heartbeat. That was an option. I know the guy said, "Oh, I need you to help."
Maybe I do have a hoarding.
Oh, I don't have enough space actually. Yeah, he was like, "I need you to, you know, kill the monsters and help re-sanctify this tomb of my people." And I'm over here like, yeah, in a minute, hold on, I just gotta loot everything from the graves of your dead ancestors. NBD. A slight computer hiccup. Yeah, it's so bizarre how it can just sometimes happens. More specifically, if you're a Windows user. Shouts to Windows users, this is just our reality. Sometimes it's just a Windows update throws shit off. It hasn't happened to me in a long time, but every once in a while I would get a Windows update and it would like just kind of reset all of my audio settings. And more often than not, if you're a streamer, you have highly specific audio settings tweaked a certain way, and getting that shit reset out from underneath you fucks shit up a little bit. It's kind of not fun. I need to we gotta do something. This inventory is starting to get a little bit out of hand. We're gonna have to do some inventory Tetris, but more likely than not, we'll have to go back and sell some stuff. We probably won't be able to take everything with us. So I'll take the bow.
Need to stop hoarding.
It is real big. Stop hoarding. Come on, what kind of fool do you take me for? Thankfully, these do add to a stack, which is nice. That does assuage my concerns slightly. Yeah, super deep, goofy voice. It was ridiculous. Ryan thinks the bad guy heard the comment. He just chose not to acknowledge it. It was like, you know what? It's my day off. Or maybe he thought, you know what? That guy sucked. Fuck that guy. Sort items. Oh, that actually is nice. That is nice. I will schmove a couple things around. That sort items did the goods.
What do you mean I can't hold all of these?
Are really not? Oh, it's got it. Oh, we can't rotate. Cannot rotate the brotate. Okay, so let's just move these over here. Over here then. I don't know why it took me so long to realize that. Okay. That down there.
Just what I was looking for.
That's what I was looking for.
This may be useful.
And then when my webcam died, yeah. So there have been a number of technical snafus that were very entertaining. One of them was the funny the funny microphone, sexy deep voice Alex mode that was extremely fun. And then the other big one was when my webcam died midstream, and it died in such a spectacular fashion because it didn't just blink and go dark suddenly. It like was staticked and fritzed and blitzed and pooped and shooped and slooped itself out slowly. It was very cool. So this is where we actually perform whatever needs to be done for the side quest. We open the little package, and everything is nice and chill.
Could use a bag or two.
So this is like the extra special place then, where we had to perform the seance, and we killed the monsters too, which didn't hurt. Well, it hurt them, but not us. Cool glowy things in the distance. Yeah, he was just kind of glad. Like, honestly, I'm relieved. That guy sucked. Right, so I was saying earlier how Tetris... Oh, actually, never mind, we're good. I was about to say Tetris might need to happen here, but we just got it. I'm gonna head back to the trader, as I am hoarding more than I could possibly contain. We killed all the baddies. I think we've explored everything there is to explore. It's a pretty small little area. There's more up top here, but I think... Actually, no, we could kind of fall this way and get past whatever is blocking from this wall. Let's go back and sell a bunch of stuff first. This cavern is done, even though there is a side path that might potentially be kind of cool. Glad we eventually found this place. After enough coal mines and enough other little side paths, we'd eventually find it. Just follow the trail of dead bodies I left in my wake. You can rotate with right click. Oh, good to know. All right, so we do have right click options or rotate options. Okay, that makes me feel better. Of course, yeah, I can't jump over this. Yeah, thank you, Red. That's very helpful. But we do have some options. We're not tied exclusively to how the items are given to us. And of course, eventually, we'll presumably get ways to expand our inventory. Oh, actually, for that matter, we are getting pretty close to the next level. That's exciting. Of course, we have guns, which I've never once used. We've been melee only for a bit. Hey, buddy.
Ah, I sense the spirits of my tribe are pleased. Accept my words of thanks. May your footsteps never cease before you achieve your peace.
So, we got words of thanks. I guess not all quests give a financial or physical reward. I'm going to keep the dynamite. I'm going to sell a bunch of just various trinkets. I was going to say, I don't think these have any kind of use, like functional use. We just sell the stacks of them. How about these guys? First gold. Oh, okay, so that, of course, I guess would be used on the totems. So let's not sell that. Silver mug. Yeah, a lot of silver things. It's like Morrowind all over again. Finding, like, you know, not picking up all the garbage. Well, I guess we are picking up all the garbage right now, but the silver stuff is always the stuff that would fetch better prices. The Raven Skull versus a Black Raven Skull. Teleport away versus teleport to the last safe place. Okay. A teeth gun. Oh my god, that'd be amazing. Premium cigars. Maybe he likes me more and he's willing to, you know, give me better prices for things. I will get a map of the canyons. That sounds extremely helpful. I'm tempted to get like a slightly better melee weapon. Restores 5 HP? Yo, that's sick. It's expensive as fuck, though. So I don't think we can afford it if I wanted to. I'm gonna sell the rusty knives. We don't need 2 of these things. I'm not even sure we need 1 of them. Because we can't... really, because that's the thing. We can't put our right now our best melee weapon in the secondary slot. On the spirits, on the animated dead. I'm still hesitant to sell these. In fact, maybe Red, if you would happen to know, is there something I need to do to like add these to our journal or something? Because at first I thought it was under these notes here, but now I'm not so sure because there's nothing I can click here or anything. Makes me think there's something else about these notes I'm supposed to, or something I'm supposed to do. Also the map. So I can open the map. Okay, so it's got to sit in my inventory though. Okay. You read them from the inventory? Guess that's the thing. Like, how do I? Oh, read note. There we go. There we go. Yeah, if we have a ranged primary, or if we have some other kind of large primary. That's the thing. Some guns can be secondary or primary. All right, so there we go. There we go. Animated dead. So these are the enemies we've already seen then. I'll try to tear it apart. Right. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Red. That was exactly what I needed. Dark magic. Okay. The ethereal nature of spirits makes them less vulnerable to traditional firearms, but silver ammunition. Okay. That's really good to know. So the little wispy things we saw earlier, those are little spirit fellas. And then you need to bait them out, provoke them to charge. That's when they're most exposed. Good to know. Let's go ahead and sell these as well then. Oop. Scribbles on a paper. Oh, whoops.
Yes.
There we go. I pressed the wrong button. Legit combat strategy in the notes. Yeah, like that, the thing that they'd mentioned right there where you have to try to bait the spirits to charge at you, and that's when you want to shoot them. Because they probably come at you in a straight line, that's when you want to take a shot. Which makes sense, obviously, but knowing that you can't use regular bullets, you have to use, like, what do we have right now? Gold. I'm not sure if gold would work if it's like a grade above silver or something. First gold. Against the dark forces. Enemies in general, I guess, just because it says it does more damage. Got a lot of bandages. I don't know if we need this many necessarily. Maximum stamina, stamina regeneration. All these are really nice. And this is just alcohol. Okay. Sell the rest of these. Of course, Molotov. We all know what that is. Yeah. So sell the gold nuggets. Okay, yeah. Because, yeah, we have a gold coin. Because, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, well, it says it's cursed gold. We go over to this guy.
Even we cannot penetrate the unnatural darkness. A blessing. You got the gold. We can do many things, but you can only select one.
Here we go.
What will it be?
The cat's luck. Make me, so, I guess, better luck. That can, I guess, mean a number of things. Everything's a little bit nicer for a bit. Easier sneaking. Better murderification. Better strength. Or better visibility for seeing pick-upable items. Prevents debuffs when you die. How long does this perk kind of last? Or should I save it? Chance of gold nuggets when you loot corpses. That's kind of nice. It works until you die. All right, so it depends on how confident I'm feeling then. Sound like the Fox Knight might be nice, but the cat's luck would mean that let's be honest, when we die, we will have fewer debuff issues. So it's the same as oh, okay, which I think we already have, actually. Hold up. Yeah, we have one here already. So it frees up that space if nothing else. That's a fair point, too. So if I had another artifact here... That's the thing. I don't think I have anything I can put there right now. Yeah, but it does free up that space, which is nice. And of course, we have the second one, yeah. Oh, that's why we couldn't use it earlier. It was in our inventory. The cursed gold. Yeah. It'd be exchanged for blessings at the Totem of Souls. Okay, so I'll keep it for now. Thank you, Red. All extremely helpful info. I'm learning more and more. Slowly but surely, I am learning. I'm still hoarding a lot of stuff. I wonder if I should maybe sell a bit more. It seems like whatever we sell stays in this guy's inventory, so if we just needed, for some reason, to buy back something, we could. Sell a bit of bandages. And sell the gold nuggets. No problemo there. We're getting quite a bit of money, actually. The map I'll hang on to for now. I don't know how useful it's really going to be. Because it's just an overworld kind of map. Yeah, if we find ourselves struggling with a certain fight, might have to use this Yellow River. Of course, we could sell it. It's not that expensive. It's not that valuable. Same with the gold mead, movement speed. Like, some of these things generally seem like they're pretty helpful. Keep the dynamite. Keep the other bandages. We have a lot of healing potions. I don't know if I need a fourth one necessarily. I'll keep it for now. And then we'll sleep. There's bosses, though, yeah. Oh, you're right. I have 2 feathers, yeah. You're right. It does not stack. It does not. Yeah, does not stack with the, it even says right there. Thank you. Thank you, Red. Yeah, let's go ahead and sell the other one then. But extra monies. So I can pop this as well to free up a little bit of space. Thank you. Thank you, Red. Very helpful. Farsight says, I got something. Oh, some of the bad guys do respawn. Right. I know they respawn on death. I didn't expect they would respawn on sleeps. That kind of makes sense.
Rest easy, my friend.
Rest easy. Or don't. Don't rest easy and be dead. Regardless. There was a bridge area down south. So we're over here. We saw a bridge kind of down that little canyon area. I'm gonna see what else is up top here. Just one fella out this way. So it's a chance to respawn. Gotcha. So it's not an always kind of thing, but it is a sometimes kind of thing. So something to be aware of. That's like a risk to consider, that resting is not like a always a good idea kind of thing. Sometimes it can, like, oh, I took 2 damage, time to go back and rest. It's like, nope, not necessarily. The bridge over this way. Gonna turn around, aren't you? He jumped up right, like he detected me just as I was closing the gap. Got a sick ass level. Don't mind if I do. Anything else? Off to this side here. Of course, we had explored a decent bit this way, but I hadn't really gone this far just because I wasn't sure if I wanted to challenge the enemies that we knew were on this side. Check that level in a second. There's a guy over there, of course. And that leads to something. More little wispy friends in the distance. Anything else on this side? Still curious about what is down there. You can kind of see part of the ledge. At least that lower area. So do I want to stick to the high road? Or do I want to cross the bridge? The wispy boys make me nervous just because I don't have silver weapons or silver ammo yet. So I'm not going to commit to that just yet. Instead, I think I'll go this way, but foist. I have another 3 points to use. So I could go for level 2 of bad guys missing melee attacks. So, 15%. Which is better than 10, but not a whole lot. Let's see, I think there was one for stronger melee. Light and heavy attacks require less stamina. That actually is not half bad, too, because we do use a lot of stamina with these heavy attacks we're doing, and it can sometimes get us in trouble. Melee headshots regenerate 5 HP. That's so cool. It takes a full level's worth of experience. Successful melee attacks on road increase damage. Yeah, that's sick. That's really cool. Maximum HP. I think maximum HP is just a good idea. That'll keep us alive longer. Uses damage from bleeding is not half bad. Where's the one that I was thinking about? Is it? Yeah. It's not that one. Adrenaline rush. I thought there was one that just like you just do more damage with melee. The number one Meerkat, yo, number one, baby. No, I appreciate that, Meerkat. I saw several people had posted the Discord server about the like the Twitch recap, the annual recap on Monday, and that was extremely flattering. Seeing a bunch of people saying that I was somewhere in their top 5. You know, like I don't need to be the top spot. I'm just flattered to be here in any capacity. So yeah, I saw Meerkat. I was Johnson's number 2. There you go. There, I love that. I love seeing that I made the top 5. We freaking made it. To get more experience, which actually wouldn't be a half bad investment here. Kills with headshots get even more experience. Yeah, maybe I should go towards this one sooner, just because that's something I'm definitely going for. Retrieving arrows is nice. Oh, you can get arrows back sometimes. That's kind of cool. Yeah, there's a lot of these that are very good. Oh, I need to re-enable audio, by the way. There we go. That are just generally good. I know, okay, this one does increase weapon damage as you level into it. That's good to know. More gold from bad guys, that kind of thing. Effective range of headshots, that's kind of cool. I'm guessing they mean for shooting, that is. Shooting with a headshot. Then he says, food night. He probably meant good night, but good night, Meerkat. My mouth spouted nonsense. It happens so often. It's streamer brain. Alias knows all too well how easy it is to read a thing, say a thought that is in your mind, or try to say a thought that's in your mind, but you like read something, and what you read, the text you just read, like penetrates your brain and like drills its way into the center of your skull, and somehow tickles the words you're trying to say. It's very frustrating, but also very real. All too freaking real, man. Yeah, we call it streamer brain because we all know how it goes. I mean, that's my excuse at least, and I'm sticking to it. That's fewer words to say that I'm a big dumbass sometimes. Not always. I'm not always a dumbass, but sometimes I'm a dumbass. You know, realistically speaking, yeah, see, of course, being on stream and trying to commentate what you're doing and trying to keep up with chat and play the game relatively competently and do all these other things does sometimes mean that, yeah, it's easier for things to slip by you, and you're kind of spreading your attention across multiple things. That much is very much true, but sometimes, even when I'm not streaming, I still do or say silly things. So we can, I think, climb the ladder, or climb the rope, rather. I think we could. Let's come back there in a second. I want to keep exploring this way for a little bit. And then Jonathan says, we're chilling. She says, I'm so ready for sleep. No worries, Johnson, if you have to not be here in order to get the sleepies. I won't be offended if you have to hop off. Of course, we're happy to have you lurk with us. It's all good in the hood. Oh, those are dead horses. I thought I'm so freaking weird. I thought that was like a giant enemy crab. That right there. I thought that was like a large crab. And there were just large, giant enemy crabs in the bottom of this canyon. I was about to be very confused, but also excited. I thought it was going to be more fight crab. What's this guy? Read. The Prodigal Daughters. Okay. They use damage dark magic inflicted on their brains is severe. Megalomania. Okay. She wears a mask. Okay. Uses a shotgun. Prolonged combat can be fatal. Shooting her in the face will break the mask, make her more aggressive. Good to know. Also mirrors. Interesting. An ordinary mirror becomes the target of her attacks. We can distract her with mirrors. Very good intel. Very good intel. Owl's Shadow, better sneaking. In case I need to sneak. Now, unlike Elder Scrolls, we can't just like quick save and save scum. We have to be wise about how we choose to do this. Again, there's fellows down there, including potentially some new enemies. So the question is, where do we go next? For the quest, we want to go towards the town, obviously. So I should probably continue to follow the bridge, because they want us to go to the town, find the church, the desecrated church, and cleanse it of its evils. Giant enemy crabs to make the game better. I'm not gonna disagree with you. There's a Dami Mommy. Well, we saw, actually, I think if we pause the game, yeah, it's this lady. Just so we're clear, it's this lady. We saw her in the intro cutscene with ample bosom as the focus until the camera panned up, and then other things came into the foray. Oh, but if I climb down, if I climb down, I can maybe get some other goodies. I'm a little bit nervous that guy will see me. And again, I don't have any silver bullets, and I don't think gold bullets will work. I just have, yeah, just regular stuff and a few gold things. So maybe I shouldn't climb down there. Like, he's at the perfect elevation to be able to see me. So we'll try to be smart about this. Again, the hope is to get to the town. There's a fortress. Oh, I can kind of see it, the silhouette in the distance. So I will pop my head in there. But yeah, beneath where this canyon is, this little valley area, it looks like there's some pretty scary shit. I don't know if I'm equipped to deal with them yet. Same with, there's more over there. It's nice you can see them from a pretty far distance. Little wispy boys. That's reassuring. There's a whole bunch off to the side there, off in the distance rather. Now, out of curiosity, dare I try to prick myself with the cactus? Okay, so cactuses do, we can snuggle up on cactuses all we want, no problemos there. I was thinking like, all right, is this the kind of game where it deals like 1 damage if you bump into a cactus? There's a fella right there. All my fellas. There's one of our fellas. I think we found the fortress, boys. Not gonna overpromise anything, but this seems pretty fortressy. Get that quietness to go down. And if I have to do heavy attack, but I'm gonna do it. Because it's very satisfying. Out of my sight, he said to the— oh, Jesus. It's an imp. He's shooting me. The little impy boy's got little wings. Oh, I need to reload. Oh, okay. I assume I already had bullets in here. Alright, headshot did not kill. These guys are pretty beefy then. They're also, I guess, not very smart. I do have a lot of shotgun ammo. I could maybe go in for melee. I'm gonna finish this last one with melee. I'm feeling confident. There we go. I was gonna say, maybe 2 of them I'm not so sure. But when it's down to 1, we can fucking do that shit. Alright, so we got our first taste at range damage. Range, combat, that is. Oh, there's iron sights. Good to know. Thank you. Yeah, there's iron sights. Of course, it's a shotgun too, but yes. Good to know there are iron sights. Thank you, Red. The intel you continue to supply me with is extremely helpful. Yes, these are a new enemy type. They got, it's like little bird fellas. Little bird fellas, they kind of like, yeah, they got little beakies. With a few wings, they kind of dodge from side to side as they're trying to shoot at you. Got them iron sights. That's super helpful. Also, that might be a case where something that's better at longer range might be nicer. Something more reliable at longer range. So I'm going to go back Oh, I guess I have to de-equip. Oh, I don't have room for it, that's why. Let's sort. Nope. No, I put that here. No, I can't. Put it over here. Nope. Because thinking about how, like, our current loadout, we have a melee weapon that does good at close range. Shotguns do great at close range, but we already have good close range coverage. Let's go for something that has better long range coverage. I could do the opposite. I could have shotgun as the secondary and hunting bow as the primary, but of course we only have a few arrows, and there's no guarantee we'll get those arrows back. There's the reality. Or I guess it's already sorted. The reality that it's a percent chance to get arrows back, and I of course haven't invested anything yet. Invested any points or anything to get them back on the regular yet. So we got some ranged fellas. Looks like this is gonna connect this other side of the king that we saw from afar. And of course we made a lot of noise. Nobody seemed to give a shit. Whoa, and there's Poe with the raid. Poe, this might be the kind of game you would really enjoy as well, actually. It's really freaking good. We got our boy Poe out here with a big old raid. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Agasso. Shouting him out. I was getting to it myself. Poe, my friggin' homie, doing some Lethal Company. We were just talking about that game a little bit earlier. We were thinking we might start that game sometime soon as well, because that game is very much on my list. Poe, thank you, my man, for that raid. That very generous of you. And yes, Lethal Company. That game looks freaking cool. I hope you're enjoying it so far. Do you have any clips you want to share? I know that game is a clip machine with the goofy, crazy shit that can happen in that game.
Disgusting filth.
Filth? I don't need to be mean. He's trying his best, I'm sure. This game is very fun, though. Blood West is very good. And you already have this game? Yeah, if you have it, I don't know if you've played it yet, but yeah, it gets my recommendation so far. I'm really digging it. It's got the... Oh, I was almost getting discovered just then. Oh, he's up there. Sneaky boy. I gotta be careful. Yeah, there's big immersive sim vibes. If you remember, like Stalker, Shadow Chernobyl. A lot of that kind of stuff here in this game. I'm really vibing to it. It's tough, but it has been very satisfying thus far. Like I said, Poe, the option is up to you. If you have any clips you want to share from a recent stream or tonight's stream, anything at all, I'd love to see it. Poe is, of course, a friend of the channel. We've done streams with this cool person. They play a lot of great games, a lot of horror games, a lot of indie stuff. They do lots of collabs, so we're all big fans of Poe. Poe Show. I'm gonna try to get the sneaky boy that's clunking around up there. I can hear him. He can hear me, apparently. Sitting there in your library, it's really good. And it had its 1.0 release just a few days ago, I think. So it's because it was in early access for a good while there. Now it is out of early access and very much into 1.0 mode. And I never actually played it when it was in early access, so I can't really comment on how it is now compared to how it used to be. But now it's good as hell, at least. Black Channel with the raid as well. My man, what's up, buddy? We're just catching up with Poe. Now, I have a sneaking suspicion this might have been a coordinated double raid. This might have been a coordinated double raid. Maybe. Now, Black Channel, without reading the chat, were you also playing Lethal Company? Yes, playing Lethal Company. Amazing stuff, man. Yeah, we were just talking. My buddy Alias was popping in here a little bit earlier. He was thinking about possibly getting some Lethal Company going sometime over the next couple days. So I, too, might be joining the Lethal Company very soon. That game looks amazing. I've watched some friends play it, and I've tried to minimize how much I watch, because it seems like the kind of game... Ooh! It seems like the kind of game that does especially well when you don't necessarily know what's happening. When you don't know of all what's happening. Wasn't there a second one? There was a second friend. Yeah, we have the skull, so something knows our location. Ouch. Get back here. Shoot you with acid, then run away. Oh, we made some friends. Alright, I gotta drink a potion. Oh, we made a lot of friends. Dang it. Someone's shooting at me. Yeah, things are getting real hot right now. It's getting real hot. That potion is working though. There's 2 enemies that know my location.
Rest easy.
I was gonna say, I bet I can finish his ass. That's fucking terrifying. Oh my god. What are you throwing at me? 2. There we go.
And stay down.
Another potion. This guy doesn't have a head that I can see, at least. Oh, that's how you do it. Now I'm dead, though. So now we know. Now we know how wild shit can get in this game. This game is very good. It's very tough,
Again.
but it's very good. We respawned. Again, the game kind of expects that we're going to get our asses kicked. And I did get my ass kicked.
I thank you,
Very, very good.
Lost Soul.
Black Channel, do you have any clips you want to share, by the way? Because Poe raided us. Poe, the option is yours if you have any clips you want to share. Whenever someone raids, it's one of my favorite things to do is like ask what they were doing and if there's anything they want to show off. Black Channel offer is open to you as well if you have any clips you want to share. There's some wild ass mods as well. Yeah, the game looks like it's really blossoming into something cool. Yeah, there's mods that like add more, that expand the number of people that can play at a time, which sounds bananas. Hotbar bandages. Yeah, you're right. I probably should have kept that in the hotbar. Oh, not here. Yeah, I just had potions. Potions out the ass. Steals players' voices. Oh my god, that sounds hilarious. So you think you hear your homie off to the side, but it was a ruse all along. And there's gonna be, oh, I would sure hope so, Alias. I'd be disappointed if there weren't comm mods. Vlad asks, what about expanding dong mods? I would imagine probably. I'd imagine large big dick swinging mods. It's only a matter of time. Only a matter of time, man. Thank you again, Black Channel and Po Boy for the raids. 2 freaking homies. Appreciate you both. And like I said, it's up to you guys if you have any clips you'd like to share. Because whenever someone raids, it's one of my favorite things to do. Is to be like, oh, let's see what they were up to. Let's see what are some recent things they were doing on their streams. I love that shit. Love it a whole bunch. Also, we have 3 revolvers. We don't need 3 of these things. They all are identical. There's no durability or anything like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unload ammo. Then I'm going to sell these extra boys here.
May your footsteps.
Sell those puppies right there. Frees up quite a bit of inventory space and gets us some extra monies. All right, I have to be extra stealthy in that particular area because we saw all too well how wild things get. I guess we were very lucky previously because we'd fight something and nothing else would get alerted to us fighting. Maybe it's because we were only doing melee shots, but there, because I think everything was in closer proximity and there were gunshots happening, it alerted the other bad guys, and suddenly things got real weird real quick. This was the note about the prodigal daughters. We already read that one. I'm gonna go ahead and sell that one as well.
May your spirit here.
Sell that one. I think everything else should be good. So inventory's still ballooning a bit, but we drank 2 health potions and still died. So that means we cleared out some space. I might even try the better stealth potion to get to that place a little bit easier. Some Stalker kind of, absolutely. Stalker is very much on the menu as far as like games that influenced, at least appeared to influence this game. I'm really digging it. Plethora of cum. Too bad. Here we are. And also, for the context of what we're talking about, it makes perfect sense. There's artifacts. Yes, exactly, Vlad. Exactly. The devs had to have known what they were doing. They had to have also been fans of Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl. They should have known what they were getting themselves into for sure. Called a bracken or break-in, I suppose. Big black creature. That was amazing. That was a very fun. I mean, they were both fun. I felt bad for Poe. His clip was like, I just opened the door and then the spider ate my entire asshole and then I was dead. Like, there was no preamble to that. There was no build up. It was just like, oh, I walked in and now I'm not alive anymore. That creature gave me Benjamin Button's disease and now I do not exist. And confirm I still don't have... I have to be sneaky. No, maybe. Maybe I should be sneaky. Okay, I'll be sneaky. Because, yeah, I still don't have, like, silver weapons, that kind of thing. It's a single developer? Wow, I did not know that. I knew it's an indie game, but I didn't know it was that indie. That is the definition of indie. Holy cannoli. Can do a lot if they cut the right corners. Do you mean one developer or one player? Like, in the game, which is to say, like, yeah, if you play your cards right, you can do okay solo. Because obviously playing with friends... I guess, yeah, I mean, playing solo is the thing you can do, but playing with homies is going to be the pro strat for the Funination. I'm going to try this again. I'm going to try the Fortress against my better judgment. The good news is, as we're getting our ass kicked, we are getting experience. And as we get experience, we get more gooder skills for killing the bad guys and making them not alive anymore. Yeah, but developing a game in particular, yeah. I mean, that's the thing, of course. You can take the most brilliant developer in the world, and they can surely do some cool stuff with the coding aspect of it, but yeah, assets and sound effects and character models and, you know, just... I think I'm just gonna get seen. Yep, I'm just gonna get seen. You know, and just design aspects. That was lucky. Gonna say, I bet I can... Now, can I... Is there like a... Okay, there's no like dodge back option, but you can just kind of sprint backwards, which I think is what I was able to do there, so... If you're able to time it right, you can get out of their melee range, but you only have so much stamina. So I think investing more into stamina would be a good idea, because with our current playstyle, I think that would benefit us perhaps the greatest. Because yeah, it's easy to get winded. Alright, so we did kill some things, but some things stubbornly chose to not be dead. Despite me asking very nicely. There's a friend over there. I've got a friend in him. There's something... I think it's just a candle, actually. He's schmoovin'. Thank you, Black Channel. Thank you again for the raid. To you and Poe, two freaking homies. I appreciate you both dearly. Excellent individuals. You're some of those... You're a couple of those good humans, you know? Sometimes humans get a bad rep. You're some of those good humans that we like to see. In this day and age. Appreciate you both. And if you're looking for game recommendations, I am enjoying this one. Blood West is very good. Very, very good so far, and I'm digging it a whole bunch.
Can't shoot with rocks.
Was it about shooting rocks? Trying to get your rocks off over here, homie? Is that what's going on?
Bit by bit.
Alright, last time I climbed a ladder, I ended up making too much noise. I mean, it wasn't climbing the ladder, it was... Actually, no, I don't think it was actually making too much noise. I think a guy just, like, walked into my room suddenly. Right, maybe I poked my head out, actually. I think that's what it was. I poked my head outside, and it got sufficiently cleaved off. It's pretty cool. We do make quite a bit of noise. We can hear something slumping around out there. Slumping. Let's see if I can... I won't be able to headshot him because he's wearing a fucking coffin or birdhouse or whatever that is. Oop. So of course it didn't kill.
To ashes.
That killed. Oh, apparently I buffered another input. So I think when that happens, you just have to accept that you can't stealth kill like in one fell swoop. Up.
Die.
That was a lucky shot. I wasn't sure that was gonna actually work for me. See what that is in a second. But I'll loot it first. I'll loot it first and ask questions later. Oh, that was a piece of cheese. Bunch of rifles, but none to acquire. Rifles everywhere and no ready drop to drink. Where looted that fellow? There's nothing super nearby, so I can be a little bit wimbly bimbly. But I want to keep ascending. Maybe. Maybe I do. got little portholes, little windows for taking pot shots. I hear more noises of like fellas stomping around. It's these guys. If I can sneak up, we can take him out stealthily. If not, he's gonna make a lot of noise, and we're gonna have some friends here real soon. Real soon. He's patrolling pretty enthusiastically, but I can control
Nothingness.
his head from existing. Critical hit, it said. And a lever action rifle. Lever, but I hardly even know her. That's extremely cool and very good for long range. Let's sort. And yeah, that right click, yo, that's incredibly helpful. Super good. Is that enough? Yeah, do. Beautiful. So we got big long range options now. Oh, can I pick up a cannonball and just fucking drop it on their head like Looney Tunes? Or stealthily launch the cannon? Nothing like a stealth cannon. They'll never hear me coming. I'll just put a silencer on the end of the barrel, into the cannon, and let it loose, let it rip. I wonder if I can just like do a cheeky little. What'd it say? Where's the little message that popped up? To break his shit. I'm not sure. It might be limited range. Headshot. Headshot a half-risen dead while still in his coffin. Hell yeah. I mean, yeah, no, that was all skill. I definitely was trying to. I wasn't even trying to headshot him. I was just trying to break his coffin. But there is that little porthole. There's that little glory hole where you can stick a bullet in. Steam achievement. Well, you're probably a little bit extra sensitive to it, Alias, ever since your 100 achievement speedrun stream. That was a lot. That was a lot. Yeah, short ammo. Okay, that I think answers my question. It's short range. Oh, we have silver. Okay, silver shotgun. Okay, so we should continue to plunder this area. There might be more silver things. I also could check to see if the trader had any silver ammo. I didn't really look at his ammo too much just because we already had ammo ourselves, but there's a chance he might already have some goods for us. Can use. Oh, there's fire to burn it down. Good to know. Yeah, if we could start some fires. Just don't tell Billy Joel. Don't tell him. He's speaking of being insensitive about something. Got a friend on yonder as well. We're reaching the point. I don't have like a crazy amount of bullets, but we're reaching the point of inventory population and number of bad guys that I'm thinking it's making less sense to only be melee, and I kind of want to just fucking blast that fool, and maybe even blast that fool specifically. It's gonna start a fight, but I think we've killed a few things over here. I think we only have a few
Back into the void.
things that could hear us. Shockingly enough, he didn't hear shit. Never mind. I thought that was going to start a little scuffle. He has no inventory. Or nothing to loot, that is. Might be something in this house. Zombies coming from inside the house. Gonna take care of this first fella. Take care of the devil we know. He is kind of facing out this way. Surprised his vision doesn't allow him to see us right now, because he's obviously facing our way. But again, I think that's not something we can rely on forever. These kind of more brainless enemies. So we got a whole bunch over there. Bunch of buddies. Some shallow graves being dug. Some bandages, very good. We do have those in the hotbar, of course. Anything cool over here? I killed this guy with a bullet to the noggin. And he's not alive anymore. Got lots of friends over there. Now, we do have dynamite. Well, except there's a wall separating them. I was gonna say there's a few fellas all kind of hanging out right now. We do have dynamite. I see 3 enemies in here. It's in a pretty small amount of space, too. That'd be another case where if we start a fight, we'll probably get more than a few things. If I go in for melee, yeah, it's real close combat.
Pile up.
Oh, 3 of them. I thought I killed number 3. Wow, that was quick. Yeah, there was 4 of them. I thought I killed number 3, and I was like, I can probably take 2 of them.
Hell is empty, and all the devils are here.
So I think that means some things have respawned. Let's go ahead and sell some more stuff.
Again.
I think I need to be a little bit more up to... I think I need to be a little bit more willing to use bullets when there's more enemies like that. I don't think I can... When there's that many of them... I mean, let's be honest. I was probably going to get got regardless. But yeah, I think in a case like that, it's easier to get overrun with melee, so I should have gone with melee sooner, or with range sooner. I'll get the silver short ammo. Is that all your silver ammo right now? It is, for now. I was going to see if that was silver, but no, it's not. It's just a regular knife. Okay. We have quite a bit of short ammo, though, which is pretty good. So the fork... Oh, yeah, what's this thing? Resistance to acid, but reduces max HP. If I have to fight a lot of those guys, that's nice, but for only like a 1C, 2C thing, probably not so much. So that one... Yeah, I reached for the potion, but it was too late. A little too late. Anything else I want to sell right now? We'll go ahead and sell this other knife, I think. So I think that's good for now. Oh, the other thing too, of course, we have a bow. That's probably a silent... Yeah, it silently kills. That's good to know, actually. I could have tried that. In fact, I should be using that more often. In a super congested area like that. I absolutely should be using the bow and arrow. Yeah, I should be using the bow and arrow instead. To try to kill things silently. So the voiceover guy, the protagonist, said something about things respawning. Oh. Some things, of course, did respawn. A little boop on the back of the head. And we're off to the races. Yeah, long range stealth. Honestly, yeah. Honestly, that is the ginormous brain play. That is a very good idea. There's a very real chance that I'm really not expected to go into this fortress. So I'm thinking maybe I should explore elsewhere instead of just bouncing off this one place over and over. Maybe that's a sign I'm getting ahead of myself. Maybe I should go more towards the main objective and then come back when we're a little stronger. Now, we've been to some parts of the mines. Town's that way. There's the fort. I'm kind of curious about the mines. We were definitely in a mine shaft earlier. I don't know if it's the mine shaft that this is talking about here, but we definitely were in something earlier that resembled a mine. So just kind of poke our heads this way. So there's definitely like a power level thing going on here where the kind of gear we have and the kind of experience we have with the game in general might mean that, yeah, we have a vested interest in being smart about what fights we choose to take. I'm surprised they were able to see me from that far away. Seems like other times those guys are not as observant. Wonder if something else saw me that I didn't see. Oh, what's that? Is that gonna Oh, it's a entry to safe zone. Oh, okay. Well, sure, I'll go ahead and take a little look-see. Here we go. What's up, buddy? Jim Hooper.
New face around these parts? Come in. It's safe here. Unlike most of this area. You're one of those bravados looking to make a quick buck? Just don't come back to me crying about all them monsters. All I care about is that I get my share and stay out of trouble.
What's going on?
There really isn't much to say. You certainly figured this place ain't normal or safe. Don't expect a warm welcome from locals either. But if you know your stuff, you can make a coin or two pillaging and scavenging. Or killing monsters, if you're so inclined. If I were you, though, I would stay quiet.
That's nice of you to say it, Red. I don't know if that makes me brave or foolhardy, or really, of course, or just ignorant, just not knowing
And if you really
what lays ahead. But what better way to learn, right?
You're on a good track.
The Dark Souls thing. You just kind of throw yourself into situations and see what happens, and if it feels like it's too much,
Where's money in that?
dial it back and try somewhere else.
Scavenge whatever you can, sell it, and leave the damn place to rot for all I care.
All right. So no real side quests then. He has many things. He has like fancy revolvers. Orb of Night. That's a badass sounding name. Use it as a mirror. Interesting. Ethereal enemies. Ooh, damn, son. There's some cool shit here, man. Holy crap. Something called the Drunken Master. If drunk, each shot costs That's awesome. So you lose stamina, but it does more damage if you're drunk. I love this. I love this. We did, you know what? We got a lever action rifle out of that. So exploring that area might, I'm not going to say it was worth it necessarily, but we got something for our efforts, which is nice. Yeah, but the canyons, I think it's already what I already have. Yeah, we're already set there. Oh, whetstone for sharpening melee weapons. Cool. Single use. It's expensive. So I wonder if this is a good investment. Something if that would increase our inventory size. Just channel your inner Ernest. There you go. He does have a quest. Okay, cool. I'll talk to him again. Maximum stamina. That's nice. Okay, so yes, that increases maximum stamina. Fly, not the fancy kind, but does the job. It's weak alcohol. Okay. I'm gonna save my money for now, but he's got some toys to play with, which is nice.
Hey, have a minute?
Oh, there we go.
You could help a fella and earn something on the side.
It's like you said, Red.
Thanks.
Continue.
pal.
I'm listening.
So here's the deal. I know of a few places worth looting, and I'm sure something is there that can make a good buck. You bring it to me, and I'll share the spoils with you. You find anything else, you keep it.
I'm listening.
There's an artifact in that ruined watchtower that overlooks the town. But the damn place is haunted by spirits, and I don't have the courage to fight them or sneak past. Bring that artifact to me, and I will pay you.
All right. We don't know what the artifact is, but we'll probably know it when we see it. Find stuff for Jim. We have a stash. That's kind of nice. Anything I want to stash in here for future reference. We probably don't need 3 stacks of bandages. The things we probably won't need anytime soon. Movement speed. Yeah, we'll store that one in case you want to go for like the Drunken Master kind of build at some point in the future. Keep that one because we don't have any protection right now, so we're going in. We're going in with no protection, which is always a little bit dicey. Shotgun ammo, silver shotgun ammo. I guess I'll keep both silver options. Gold ammo. I guess if I like find like a boss or something scary, maybe that'd be worth hanging on to. Oh, that's real good to know too, Red. Yeah, it's infinite stash. Wonderful. Yeah, so it's not like a Diablo 2 where it's like a limited stash amount. That's really helpful. Love it, man. Freaking love it. Good, good, good. Love it. We also have a note. And I'm assuming thievery is not really an issue here. I'm hoping that little thing I just did's alright with him. He's not yelling at me, so I'll take it. Literally, I'll take it. That's what I did. I did take it. What is this? Birdman! Right, of course. Something profoundly sinister about the Birdman. Birdman! When it starts shrieking, any semblance of humanity vanishes. They got the pistols, of course. Silver bullets. Fuck them up real good. Same rank as spirits. Curious. Good to know. Good to know. If we have copious silver ammo, I'm saving them for now, but if we find ourselves with copious silver ammo, we can use them to delete those guys' health real good.
There are very few non-evil spirits around here. A blessing, yes? You got the gold?
I do not have the gold, sadly. I spent the gold on not getting cursed. Alright, so I wanted to check out the mine, yes. Well, actually, there was also some bad guys. I was like sneaking around. Think he has quest? Oh, well, I know I got the first quest. Is there a second quest you might have? Curse, yeah, for the totem, that is, because yeah, he wants the cursed gold, and we got the quick buck quest. Oops. Maybe I should talk to the fella again.
Gold always.
Where should I go next?
Won't reveal anything new. Anything else. Spirit. A blessing. You got the gold. Shame.
Yeah, nothing right now, at least. Yeah, we already have the thing that where he tells us about the cursed gold and that he can trade for that stuff. And of course, we got the quest for Jim. This stuff for Jim quest. So that's, I think, what I saw earlier. Sneak around the other side. And by sneak, I mean sprint in the open, apparently. It's tricky because there's several games that I kind of have in progress right now. You know, some of which we've put on hold. We started Teardown a couple days ago, and that game has been extremely good. And I definitely plan on doing like a full playthrough of it.
Rest in oblivion.
Oh shit, you're right there. There's two of you. Yeah, firearm time. No damage, we'll take it. But of course, we had to use some limited resources to make that happen, but it was worth it. It's the acid. There's big old splotches down there too. Of course, it's a little bit easier when you're fighting enemies that drop weapons, drop bullets. So right now, you know, actually they didn't drop anything, but if they drop anything, it's just gonna be trinkets. So yeah, we have to be careful about our resource usage. But I feel like we've been pretty good about saving stuff for the most part. But anyway, yeah, so we've started Teardown, which is very good. Is there a sneak sprint? Good question, actually. Not right now. At least I don't have one unlocked yet. But yeah, we started Teardown. We're starting this game, and then next, in a few days, we're gonna start Rogue Trader as well. Maybe Friday. Well, actually, no, not maybe Thursday. I might start Rogue Trader on Thursday. Something else. Something else is nearby. Maybe above. And I can tell this game has a lot of content. I know Teardown has a fuck ton. There's like 40 missions in that game. So I'm gonna have no shortage of things to play for quite a minute. Yeah, I've really been enjoying Teardown. It's the kind of game that I find whenever I play it, I want to do very elaborate and hopefully creative problem solving. You know, you're given a series of tasks to do. You're given a series of tools and things in your environment you can use. And I like that gameplay loop a lot. I really, really like that kind of problem solving. Use your resources efficiently and smartly kind of challenge. And it is challenging. It is the game asks a lot of you if you're trying to do all the objectives, that is, but I'm really liking it so far. But 40 plus missions, I think, is in the main campaign. That's a lot, not even considering the mods that are out there, the modding scene for the game, which I'm sure is also crazy. So yeah, we got a whole lot ahead of us. When you live through the whole bit, yeah, the glowy braid is a real good way to summarize it. That is exactly how it'd be.
Have too much of those.
Or dynamite, we got some wine. Or bandages. Oh,
Not enough space in my
is it
pocket.
just a regular knife? Looks like it. Oh, I thought it was a single. Oh, I see. Yeah, I thought it was like a single row. Sword. Do it that way.
Will take this with me.
Such a badass voice. I love it. Anything else up here? I mean, really, we're just gonna sell the knife. Let's be honest. There's something else that was seeing us. Or what it was.
Definitely need a new bag or two.
We sure do, don't we? Yeah, I might have to accept that I can't take everything with me. Actually, take this one at least. Yeah, what was the mystery creature that saw us? I'm sure we'll find out soon. We'll find it or it will find us before the night is through. But yeah, lots of cool stuff to play. Oh, and the other thing, we never actually did beat Risk of Rain. We had a couple of like very good runs, but I never actually got a legit win. So at some point, I want to go back and play Risk of Rain again, and get like a Risk of Rain Returns, that is, and get an actual dub. We unlocked a bunch of characters. We've beaten a ton of Providence trials. Like, we've done so much. We just never actually, beaten the darn thing with like a legit, success kind of run. Maybe it was that guy down there. I don't want to go down that way, though, because those spirit friends, I still don't have a lot of resources with which I could deal. I'm going to hold off on that. Yeah, I'm not going down there. So that's the mine, presumably, that I'm looking at. Yeah, that's the mine. That's got a lot of scary shit. Okay, so that's the main quest. This is the side quest. I'm curious about the tower. Let's head towards the town. I kind of want to do the side quest first. It probably doesn't really matter, though. Maybe I should do the main quest first. Maybe there's an expectation that the main quest is meant for newbies. That's like the first general direction we're given, obviously. Kind of slide down and take him out real quick. That's about this. My inventory is cool. Oh, we got friends that are looking for us right now. Good to know. I'm gonna see if I can get back to gym and sell a couple things, and then go out swinging. I think he came up from here. Yeah, I think that's where we were getting spotted earlier. Mystery detections were happening earlier. I think we figured out where it was coming from. So it was kind of off to the oh, you. Yeah, I don't want to mess with you. I'm not gonna go on that side. Ellis been doing some Vigante. Yeah. A lot of untapped playtime for sure. Yeah, I saw you were playing it the other day. I don't know if you streamed it recently. I know you streamed it before. That's a game I've been following for a while, but I've never played it.
Just call me Jim. That's good.
I've never actually played it, and I remember seeing like kind of early demo gameplay for it a couple years back, and it looked great then, and honestly, it looks great now still. I think I'll store that in my stuff. I think we already read that. Yeah, we read notes about the Birdman. We already got that one. I think I will go ahead and pony up. Sort. Can't sort right now. Here, let me do this. I'm gonna store the alcohol we just found. We have 2 of them. I definitely don't need 2 of them, much less 1. Sort. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and pony up the cash for this upgrade to our inventory. One container. Okay, so yeah, it's an expansion. That's awesome. So I can't use it to fit like huge stuff like this, but just general inventory expansion, especially for more for things we don't always need like at a quick glance necessarily. Will not respawn enemies. Is that an artifact? No, it's just a single use thing. Okay. I wonder if quick teleports are pretty nice. Use to teleport away. I have a dumb question. How would I actually use this item? As I was first thinking like, oh, I'm not gonna need that to like get out of dodge quickly. And you're right, we could use this one, but I'm a little bit sad about losing some HP. But if we find ourselves fighting a lot of acid boys, it'd be a good idea. I wonder, can I check the map while it's in my... Okay, good. I can check the map while that's in the stash. Look at it, show the button. Okay, it'll probably just tell me. So it'd be like this guy. Oops. Use it to teleport. Single-use item. Maybe I have to put it on a hotbar, maybe? Like as an accessory? Use it as an accessory. I'm assuming it's right-click, but I don't want to use it right now, obviously. Probably don't need this many bandages. Well, pop some... Oh, wait, no, that's for the accessories. There we go. Pop some of these over here. Pop this silver shotgun ammo. As well. It's probably double... Yeah, most other things are double-click, so it's probably fine. Yeah, I'm assuming a lot of these things will work if they're in my inventory. Or if they're in my backpack, that is. I'm assuming that's all fine and dandy. I'll put the shotgun away as well, because we already have, like, you know, kind of a good primary shooty gun. And I cannot put the lever action, which makes sense. It's a very large weapon. But I'll keep 1 dynamite out. I'll keep a stack of bandages out at the ready. Keep the arrows, keep the Molotov. That in there as well. So yeah, this helps a lot when it just comes to inventory management. There we go. It does work if it's in the pack. That's really good. Yeah, in that case, I'll put a bunch of this. But really, I've seen a reason to just not put all of it. Yeah, if ammunition is just kind of a... in the pack is kind of a formality. Or not a formality, but if it is being in the pack versus the inventory is all the same, then I'll take it. Awesome. I feel very powerful. And thank you again, Red. Very helpful info. The fact that you have a lot of info and knowledge about the game is super helpful. And I also appreciate the fact that you're like knowing to kind of hang back and let me fuck up. Like, you didn't try and stop me when I was going to the fort. You were saying, all right, Alex, it's up to you, bro. If you want to try it, it's all you. And I charged in full of brazen, unearned confidence. So I appreciate your willingness to help me out with info, but also let me, like, you know, fuck up. Let me fuck around and find out. It is more fun that way. As a person that knows this game, you know all too well that is absolutely part of the experience. Let's go for the church first. Because Jim is like, he's like the second cool person you find. And he's got like some very cool stuff. He's got some very, very good stuff. Whereas the first guy told us about the church. So the fact that we learned about the church first makes me think we should go there first. Although I see this. Is this on the map? No, it's just a thing in the town. Or kind of in front of the town, I guess. Boop, boop, boop. Right, so he is kind of looking like he might know a thing or two about a thing or two. I wonder if I should just pop him. He's moving. That's the danger. That's the risk. Do I go in trying for stealth, recognizing that stealthing is tough when there's that many more folks, or do I just go in guns blazing? What's that say? Something. Oh, it's a warehouse. I see it. It's friends over there too. Yeah. So I've kind of realized I'm at the front of the town before, like, very suddenly. Yeah. Yeah. This is the heart of the town, obviously, but we're realizing where we are kind of very suddenly. I don't know if I want to go for like a central building like this right from the get-go. Let's see if I can sneak around and sneak into that building first. No, I do appreciate it, Red, because yeah, I know how it goes sometimes, like watching somebody play a game you know really well. There's the urge to, you know, want to kind of offer, you know, little nudges. And generally speaking, little nudges are fine, especially like mechanical stuff. Like, you've been really helpful telling me about mechanical things that I might have forgotten about, or better to focus on, or in some cases the game just hasn't told us about yet. You know, some games don't always do the best at conveyance. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jump scared my ass. That's just how it goes. You know, it's not necessarily like a, you know, a bad thing. It's just a discovery aspect. That's the fortress. Yes. We saw the fortress already. You know, the discovery of like, how's this thing work? And you know, the devs might not always having the wherewithal to point certain things out. That's how it goes. But yeah, like I said though, I know how it goes though. There's like, it's like knowing where that line is, like what's too much help, what's too much assistance, that kind of thing. It's hard to know sometimes. Hard for me to know, at least sometimes. We got another bird friend over there. Let's see if I can get the drop on at least this one. Of that, I am very confident. These guys walk very heavily. You got the big stompies. One there. We saw one on the other side. 3 of them, I think.
Into nothingness.
I'm bringing you the menu now.
Excuse me? Oh, she seen me.
I will save you.
Oh, hello. Oof. Something that was gonna kill his ass. Alright, so that's our first time getting to see these ladies. It said don't fuck with headshots. But I think I'm gonna. Oh, well, I gotta reload. Hold on, timeout. Also, I'm gonna drink a potion. Well, that was a bandage. Oh, same thing. One man's potion is another man's bandage.
My favorite color.
And stay
There
down.
we go. So sure enough, shooting off her face makes her sad, but she was already pissed at us. And shotgun still in hand. Rusty ass shotgun. It's got some bullets in it. Or a bullet in it, rather. Alright, so good to know. In that particular case, we did a stealth takedown, but either somebody else kind of heard the takedown or saw it. It was the lady in particular. So good to know. Good to know that a stealthy melee takedown can still get detected. Kind of makes sense, honestly. Face removal makes people more mad, more sad. Usually it kills them, but there's just like a little false face. Also, McStaniel, what's up, buddy? Thank you for complimenting my headshot prowess, even though you saw I was... Well, the first headshot attempt failed horribly. Also, I'm assuming if I reload now, it's not going to waste that bullet. Like, I probably don't... Like, if I reload now, it's probably fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Yeah, so I think we're good. So it's not like it empties everything else out. It's like not like a magazine where you lose the full mag or anything. But I do try. I did shoot from the hip at one point. I was running away, and that was not a wise choice because that was kind of a wasted shot. But that was me trying to launch a parting gift for away.
Destroyed.
Just trying to launch a parting gift. Not even so much to kill, but just to like, I don't know, damage or like stun her for a second. That to the side. Winner take all. There we go. Yeah, this seems like the kind of game where it rewards you for taking the time to line up headshots.
Yeah, we'll need those.
Because ammo is scarce, obviously, so you want to make sure your shots count. And you want to make sure when you shoot something that it stops. Even if you're, like, putting yourself at more danger. You know, I'm... Oh,
Damn
glove.
it. Need to make some space.
It's an artifact. Faster reloads? Sure, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Nice for big jobs.
But yeah, lots to just learn as we're going through this game. Yeah, reloading help. Yeah, reloading helps too. Yeah, reloading's it's a powerful strat. And it got us there eventually. Oh, are there like dogs then?
I'll save this one for later.
I see this, I think, ooh, there's like, wonder if there's like undead demon dogs about. Anything else in the tent? It's just a little campsite.
Damn it. Need to make some space.
Some other trinkets and such. Yoink. Different kinds of combat builds. I can imagine. I'm sure we're only scratching the surface of the kinds of stuff that there is to see with artifacts and equipable items, that kind of thing. Very much ghostly, ghastly fellows out that way. I realize we've kind of actually missed the town. Although this does put us closer to the tower. Oh, maybe since we're in this neck of the woods, maybe I should check the tower first. But again, I'm still under the impression that the tower is probably a harder encounter, I'm guessing, than the church. Since the church was like the main quest thing that we heard about earlier. Maybe I should try to play smart about what fights I'd choose to take on first. Also, I didn't realize it was an entire stack of bandages. That's actually pretty nice. Or it's just one bandage at a time, because potions are, of course, just one potion. Yeah, you can't have stacks of potions. Like how I, in a panic, tried to drink a potion, instead just applied a bandage when I was not bleeding. That was pretty cool. There's somebody up top. There's a little zombie boy over on the side there. One can definitely hear me if I'm not too careful. Also, I saw that face-off reference, Farside. I didn't think to mention it, but yes, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Snoppy boys, indeed. To Butthead. Oh, here we go. Am I gonna stab his butt? Oh, that was the wrong button. Although, that's good to know. Oh, shit. Oh, double shit. That's the noise of a nice person doing a very nice thing. Ouch. You know what? Fuck you. Oh, no! There's multiple... Okay. I was about to say, like, alright, I can do this. I can rush him. And then I didn't, and then I died.
Again? No.
Our first soul flaw. Josh Atron. What's going on, Josh? My man. Josh, did I do a nice thing? I was like, alright. It's only one of them. I'm low health, but I can fuck him up. Let's throw down for melee. Let's do this shit. And then I, like, rushed him. And then I saw the other guys and I panicked. And you saw me, like, I just clicked my mouse. It all fell apart. My confidence drained from me instantly. It'll turn into a horrible curse if you're not careful. We have potions and artifacts, of course. And McStaniel using that Prime sub as well. What a freaking homie. Thank you, my friends. Thank you, Josh, for that resub. And McStaniel using that Prime Gaming sub. What a boss, man. What a freaking boss. Appreciate you as well. It was an entertaining time, Josh. It worked out well. It was entertaining for me, at least. I had a good time. Even when I'm getting my ass kicked in a game like this, I'm enjoying myself, and that's what matters. Maximum HP lowered by a little bit, but of course it gets more severe once the curse reaches its full potential. Now we do have one, albeit one. Oh, open container. There we go. One of these bad boys. Purple Revival to remove curses and soul flaws, but I think I should wait. 2% of a debuff is not too bad. Wait for things to get more scary. Whoops, wrong button. So I'm gonna unload stuff there. Unload stuff. Rusty Revival. Oh, does it not have anything? So what ammo does it have right now? It has the same amount of ammo. Maybe that means our inventory is full. Here, let's just go ahead and sell a few things. Oh, and this as well. Unload ammo. Boop, there we go.
You're back.
I am. I died, but we're not going to talk about it. By the way, how does this compare to... Actually, yeah, maybe that's the thing I should consider too. Our other shotgun. It's more, actually. Sawed-off does more than the standard, although I guess effective range is better. Yeah, way better. Well, maybe not way better, but significantly better. And you're right, I could buy coins. They're not super expensive. They're not super expensive. It's good to see you, by the way, Josh. I hope things are going well for you, buddy. Appreciate you hanging out with us. I know it is getting kind of late, but I appreciate people joining in and chilling with us. Josh is, of course, a homie. He's been a homie for a long time. I always appreciate getting to hear from you, man. Hope you and the fam are doing well. I know I shouldn't have both shotguns, so I should make a choice of which one to keep. I think I'm gonna sell this one. I think I want to sell this one. That effective range is nice, but this one's so much nicer. And if I'm going for melee, or if I'm going for range, I'm gonna shoot for headshots. And if I want headshots, I want something that is more accurate. So the shotgun, I'm sure, is amazing for like close range combat stuff, but I don't know, if I'm that close, I'm probably gonna use the other shotgun that does more damage anyway. So I think we'll just sell this one. That's kind of my reasoning. So I'll sell this guy, get some coin back for our troubles. Yeah, can I unload ammo? There we go. Sell these, sell these. Yeah, we already have one here. So we got all the rusty revolvers. I keep looking at like the shiny revolver. It's a little bit more damage. Actually, that's not an insignificant amount of damage. The range is the same. We are sitting on a stack of money. I kind of want to I want to save up for the shiny things, you know? I want to save up for that good shit. But... Or, since I'm enjoying melee so much, go for a better melee weapon. Or do I save up for the good stuff? Because again, there's all this like fancy stuff I want to go for. Also, we have a lot of the bowler hat. I don't think I want to have that much of it. We already have quite a lot of that stuff. And Derek with that cheer as well. Derek, you're a freaking homie. Thank you, my friend. Very, very generous of you. Good to see you, Derek. Some mystery bot. Oh, for the fantasy shop. Yeah. Awesome, man. Awesome. That's cool. Yeah, I was talking to Adam not too long ago. He's gonna be in town sometime soon. He's trying to get some kind of gaming event together. I don't know if it's at a fantasy shop location or a different game shop, but I know he's also got board game stuff, board game location events on the mind, which is pretty sweet. So yeah, that's awesome, man. Anything I wanted to get rid of here? I think I'm gonna keep all this. Pop that in there. Can I combine these? No, I can't. Well, yes, but only sort of. This one, same thing there. That's also solid. So we can put that as an accessory to the crime. I'm gonna leave this out for now. And the Yellow River. I might stash one of these. Yeah, I don't know. Those are pretty useful. I'll keep it for now. That all down. Thing I want to sell out of here. Maybe not yet. Maybe not just yet. What I will do real quick is reload. There we go. It's because I realized I was only rocking the one One bolt in the chamber. Switch those out. Hope this guy doesn't get nervous about me just aiming, you know, brandishing weapons in front of him. Or pointing pistols at his face. Like, I promise, it's nothing personal. Nothing personnel, kid. And maybe it's time I consider using like the big stuff, or using the hunting bow from time to time too, for that matter. Because yeah, we can't use that on the secondary. Thankfully, we're able to kill most things with a well applied headshot. But it's all the same ammo anyway. It's using the short ammo anyway. Yeah, let's get back out there. Let's get back out there, see what kind of damage we can do. We were looking at the first house in the town and kind of work towards the church. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the tower is the lower hanging fruit, because I'm nervous about fighting our way through the town with that many encounters, close, you know, in like quick succession. Maybe I just got to get good, right? Maybe I just got to get good. And maybe you're just expected to kind of bounce off this shit for a while, you know? You're not expected to be a master right from the get-go. Endless Comics. Nice. Yeah. That's the one then. That's the one. Yeah, that must be it then. I'm nervous for him. Nervous for Adam or for the people that own that game shop, because it sounds like it's it sounds like they're like really going for it. It sounds like it's a lot that they're trying for. It's like a new game shop location. You know, it's a person kind of chasing their dream of like running their own store. Oh, you're nervous for the guy I was brandishing my weapon towards aggressively. Listen, he's a big boy. He's a big kid. He can handle it. Critical hit. It was not a headshot, but it was a butt shot. So we'll take it. And I'm guessing these things don't respawn. The loose trinkets. Probably not. Yeah, I know Adam said that, yeah, he's really excited for this friend of his, because chasing the dream, man, right? Like opening your own store, that is something to be nervous about as well. Because that is a lot to go in on, but really hopeful that it works out for that person. Yeah, Jason, yeah. They're going for it, man. That's awesome. Had a lot of fun when you were there. Good stuff, man. Is that a... Oh, it's a box friend. Right, I'm going to try... Strat. Let's see how it works out for us. Never actually used this thing. We do have a slight zoom in. No iron sights. A slight zoom in. Look at all those homies. It's a homie zone. Try to get closer, I wonder. I shot the cactus. I think I made noise, but they've yet to detect me. Fuck you, cactus. That was actually the main target anyway. That cactus had it coming. I was gonna commit war crimes. I'm telling you. That cactus is onto something. I think I'm just firing too quickly. I get nervous. Get nervous. Headshot. Now the arrow is prominently protruding from his proboscis.
Could always do with some more bullets.
Damn it. Oh, I have one more. He got the big splody. Oh, crikey, that pissed him off. I wonder if there's an... Actually, well, there's one way. Oh, we got friends.
Rid this land.
Oh, he shot his own homie. He's smart about this. That was a headshot, but it did not kill, curiously enough. I gotta reload. These guys are strong. And they have infinite ammo, ain't that some shit?
Disgusting filth.
A headshot.
Righteous death.
Righteous death. Made a lot of noise. Made a lot of noise just now. He had an empty gun. He was out of ammo. Yeah, it seemed like it seemed like they blasted that guy. Friendly fired his ass. I figured I was gonna have to melee him, but then his homies decided to get involved. Got a potion out of it, which is good. That was definitely a lot. Yeah, I think me shooting all those bullets might have had something to do with me getting detected.
Could use a bag or two.
Alright, there's another fella up top. Switch back to this guy. Let's auto sort real quick. Take that. I take that with me.
Spicy.
And do a quick takedown on this guy. Or I guess I could go for melee. Oh, I'm making too much noise. I think I'm gonna try for melee. He's just patrolling. He might be by himself. Let's see if I regret that. Teammates in PUBG with some friendly fire shenanigans. We'll just assume it was not intentional. Probably. Nothing personal. No honor among Lovecraftian Western horrors. Kind of like, you know, not murder their friends, their teammates. We're supposed to be on the same side. Oh, he's got a friend. He's got a friend in me. All right, never mind. Gonna go for the melee, but seeing how many bros are up there, let's go for another attempted silent takedown. Not sure where the other arrows went. They probably went farther that away. All to try to get towards the tower. We're going the right way. Right general direction. Once he stands still, he's gonna get it. He got it. He was gonna get it. He did get it. He gonna get it. I don't really have a good strat for taking out their protection. Just have to hope I can, like, either sneak up behind them and take out their armor. Kind of hard for me to see it. I think that's a silhouette of another one of these guys. Or I could try to sneak past them. Wait, that one broke. That's what happens then when you don't roll extra good. See if I can draw him towards me. Silently, so that no one else hears it. Does he actually see me? He's like kind of sort of wandering. Oh, yeah, he sees me. Okay.
I need to stop
Okay,
this
took a
bleeding.
bit of damage, bit more damage than I was hoping for. We did take him out. Oh, and we're bleeding to death. So I'm going to put bandages. There we go. The arrow back. I'm gonna walk too prominently. Yeah, I can't actually see what is out there. There's some kind of silhouette of something that looks like it might be scary. So I'm just gonna assume that whatever's out there is something I shouldn't be fucking with right now. I'm kind of like looking around to see if I can see any arrows that I previously shot, because I think a few... Oh, is that one right there? No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, they might just be lost forever. It probably landed somewhere around there, but it's hard to say. Do we pause when we go into inventory? Good question. I don't think so, given that, like, our animation of breathing continues. Probably means that we're We're still in the hot zone. Is this the artifact? A random silver plate? Probably not. I'm gonna be amazed if the tower, the challenge of the tower is just like, oh yes, it was the bad guys on the outside that were the hard part. Now that you've killed the bad guys on the outside, everything else is gravy. No, I don't think it works that way, bro. We're definitely in the right place. And so far, all's quiet on the western front, but again, I don't expect that to last. There might be something next to that skeleton as well, which catches my eye. Oh, okay. Well, we got a shot coin. Enemy killed. Oh, shit! I didn't even hear you.
Bullseye!
Where'd you even come from? Oh, that's not true. I feel like I was hearing a noise, but I'm surprised that I didn't, like, get the detection heads up ahead of time. That he was hearing me. Anyway, every enemy killed gives you $3. Oh, I should have equipped that just now. I would have gotten a free $3. So the question then is, do I even bother giving this back to Jim? Because that's a pretty solid artifact, honestly. Yeah, that's exactly it. The challenge was getting to this place. That was the test. So by virtue of you getting here, you've already passed. There's a cave. There's a birdman guarding it. He made a noise and shot once and didn't bring anything else with him. I'm gonna see if there's anything else on the bottom floor, kind of around the tower entrance, but I think we're in the clear as far as this immediate area is concerned. We got the quest item, of course, so Jim will be tickled pink. I could like get those horseshoes for something. But I wanted the dumb puzzle, yeah. I mean, I like them both. I like the puzzles. I like the getting here was the challenge. I also like the tests of strength. What is it? The feats of strength, whatever it's called. I like those too. Some of those are pretty tough too, which I appreciate. But yeah, the tower itself actually was not too bad. A couple bad guys we had to kill on the outside, which was a little bit scary. Let's go ahead and poke our heads into the cave. Yeah, let's go ahead. I'm gonna go and check it out. I just want to see if there was anything on the anything else on the outside, just because it looked like there was something kind of beyond that little spot we saw from the outside. It's a buggo boy. He might try to acid us. I'm going to go ahead and apply. Nah, we're good. We're good, probably. Yeah, they're all good. I do enjoy all of them. I know not everybody likes the feats of strength, but I like them. Don't see shit. Can you get to me? Yes, you can. I didn't mean to buffer that. That's okay. Oh, you're healthy. I kind of invested with the stamina. I was like, I kind of over-invested. I was like, surely this is gonna work. Hold on, just gotta drink some potions. I'm like constantly impressed by how much he's got. Got a lot of juice. I expect like one shot and then he runs back, but he does like 3-round bursts. Trying to avoid shooting my firearm so I'm not alerting everybody in the whole world. Maybe I should have. I think I should also spend some money pretty soon on equipment upgrades. I mean, I'm glad we got the inventory expansion, which was nice, and it wasn't cheap, but I think that encounter just now was an example of, like, things take a lot of hits sometimes. Starting bad guys aren't so bad, but now that we're getting more of the scary boys, Speaking of which, should pony up the cash, I think. Lights out. Sort. Actually, I can't sort anymore. Whoops. Put that back though. Let's do a quick little switcherino here. There we go. Okay, yeah, big scary looking critter that looks like a werewolf. I think that's what we saw earlier. I could see kind of the overall shape, but I couldn't tell what exactly it was. Obviously, if it's a werewolf, silver things will be needed. And longer range. We don't want to get in close range with whatever that is. The Buggo Boy room. Oh, you're right. You're right. Let's go back and check that real quick. I got scared. When I chased him down, I was worried there was going to be more guys waiting for us to actually explode this place properly. Got a little spot there. Okay, yeah, that's where we actually killed the guy. All is connected. Oh, wait, this is where we came from. Herp derp. Okay, that's where we just were. It's the guy we just killed. Was there really nothing here then? Oh, I'm making noise for something. Okay, yeah, I thought there'd be something here. That's okay. It's just a passage. Lots of looping, yeah. Yeah, lots of looping passages, which is fine. Something is closer than I want it to be. It's not that guy down there, unless he's just got amazing hearing. I think I might want to consider hightailing it back to the town and trying my magic in the church. So if I go much further, I'm gonna potentially have to tangle that werewolf boy, and he makes me big scared. You're not gonna turn around, are you? No, he's not. Okay. Now, did him falling alert people? No, I think we're good, but there's one right there. Yeah. You see a giant hole? Yeah, I just want to embrace it. Gaze into the abyss and have it gaze back. The usual kind of thing with games like this, of course. And it is a impressive abyss.
Won't fit anywhere.
But I just realized we're straying farther than I might have wanted to stray. Yeah, I think I've gotten my taste of this area. I'm gonna hightail it back to the town area and try to work towards the church and give Jim his prize. He'll be very proud of me. I'll say, Jim, you'll be so proud I only murdered myself once. Well, I think I died twice actually, since I first met him. But he doesn't have to know all the details. I'll just tell him I only died once, but as evident by the curse that I have on my person. I wonder if I could make this jump actually. Hup. Little meat cleaver and some extra monies. If I could pick that up. Yo, Todd, what's up, buddy? It is after 1 a.m. I do need to wrap it up pretty soon, man. It is getting late, but we're having a really fun time. This is a dangerous game because this is one of those just one more thing kinds of games, at least for me. This is absolutely one of those games where if I'm not careful, I'll just whoops one more thing until it's 2 a.m. And regrets are experienced. It's very, very good. It's the kind of immersive sim that is very challenging. It asks a lot of the player, but man, is it good. Very, very fun, yeah. Blood West absolutely gets my recommendation. If you like immersive sims, if you like Stalker, that kind of gameplay loop, it's real solid. Real solid. Gonna rush back to the gym. Gonna sell some stuff off. Getting a... Oh, that is exciting, Todd. Yes, I'd be more than happy. More than happy to talk shop. I love talking shop. Love talking streaming and that kind of thing. It's a hobby that I find is very fun. And the technical aspect isn't really too hard, honestly. You know, it takes some getting used to with a couple facets. But, yeah, I love it. I'd love to talk shop at some point. And System Shock, yeah. Yeah, System Shock, yeah, I've played the first one, but again, I never did beat it. And I've heard very good things about the remake. I've heard good things about the remake from people that liked the original. That's a good sign to me.
Give it to me, and I'll pay you $200.
Sure. Complete Jim's quest. We got experience for it, and we got money, and maybe he'll have more quests.
Things in the air, and I don't like the smell of it. Nothing, pal. Maybe it...
Nothing right now, he says. We did level up, which is exciting. Yes, we got health, which is good. 3 skill points, of course. Cost 3 to go for the next blip of health shenanigans. I think I will go for something that gives us more stamina, or maybe something that helps us with headshots. Like, I feel like we're already kind of leaning into doing more ranged damage or ranged combat. It was, yeah. We got an achievement for beating Jim's quest and turning it in. 1% chance for insta-killing. Oh, that's kind of cool. With each hit. Steady aim, so less weapon sway, which is nice. Retrieving arrows is nice. Reloading non-gunpowder weapons are faster. I like comfort weapon. With melee weapon in hand, stamina regeneration is just faster. It's like in Counter-Strike, you run fast with the knife out. It's just how it is. I missed the ranged attacks, which is nice. It's tempting, actually. Inventory size by 2 rows. Get a lot out of that one, that's for sure. More healing from bandages. Reload time. Time slows down. That one sounds so cool. Let's go for that. That takes all of our experience, all of our skill points rather, but that sounds so cool. Yeah, exactly, Josh. Yeah. Is that an FPS Doug reference I caught? Boom, headshot. All right, I'm going to unload a bunch of this. Bloop, bloop, and bloop. Keep our main guy, of course. Yeah, all these are rusty revolvers. They all look identical, because they are. I'm gonna sell a bunch of them.
You have the eyes of a killer, and you move like a bandit. Nothing, pal.
Somebody would maybe have something for me. He was complimenting me so good. I was like, all right, you're gonna butter me up that well. Then there's got to be something more to it, right? Sort the items, and then let's check our pack. I think I'm gonna sell here. We of course did power through some ammo here. I'll put this guy up here too. Might as well. Oh, what was this? A single cigar? No, it's a... Well, yes, it is. And it actually is a usable thing. It's not that expensive. It's not that valuable, so we could sell it. It has some pretty not great downsides. Or 240 seconds. Okay, so 60 seconds of being really cool and 2 minutes of being great and 4 minutes of being not so great. If you're about to fight a scary boss battle, this might help a lot. As long as you know you can kill that boss battle in 2 minutes or less. That's cool. But we do have the... Yeah, we also have the chicken head. Any other known location. Any other known safe bed, that is. It does not respawn enemies, which is real nice. Yeah. I guess I'll keep the cigar for now. I'll keep the long jack. Never heard that term before, a long jack, to describe like a single cigar. Okay. So we're good there. In fact, we have our trusty sawed off.
You're back.
So now that we've got quite a bit of money, we can't afford like the fancy stuff, obviously. Maybe it's a brand thing, yeah. Use it towards the end of a boss. Yeah, I guess that's the thing. I guess it depends on like how long a boss is, because yeah, yeah, you have to make sure you're getting the full 2 minutes out of it. Because if the boss battle is like a very long encounter, then yeah, you'd have to know to use it for like whatever the last phase is. 13 versus 30. I mean, yeah, this is such an enormous improvement. So I think getting the fancy regular axe would be a not shabby idea. They have a regular shotgun. We sold a rusty shotgun pretty recently. It's the Drunken Master. Yeah, unique items, that kind of thing. I actually don't see the rusty shotgun on here. So it's a little bit better damage. Actually, it's 5 more damage, and of course, a little bit better range. Would occupy the primary slot. The previous guy had a bow as well. Previous guy had a bow he was selling, which the problem, of course, is that we don't really have a very good reliable source of arrows right now. We could get the perk that makes arrows easier to retrieve, but that's still no guarantee, obviously. Came down the sight only for 1 second. Oh, and time stops on the inventory screen. That's pretty nice. It's really expensive, though. And it does not stack with the other thing that we have. The skill we just leveled into. I think what I might just do, I might just get a regular revolver and a regular axe. Increase maximum stamina. Which is actually not bad. 50 is quite a lot. It's quite a lot. It's 300, so it's expensive. But it could be worth it. Yeah, I think I will definitely... Let's go ahead and sell that one. Buy that instead. And then... unload ammo. Sell that one, and then get the fancy regular revolver. Does, you know, a decent bit more damage. Especially helpful if like we're shooting something and we do not to land a headshot. Got that, and then anything else I want to go for? I think I'll hold off on this one for now, just because that's well past half my remaining gold. I'm tempted to work my way back to the big guy, or to the original seller, or we could chicken head to teleport to him. Just to see like what bow he was selling. He had a couple of other fancy items. There was also one area we saw outside of one of the other canyon spaces where we looked down and we saw like a wooden wall that we could fall past, like fall behind. I'd be curious to see where that was. Gotta test out the weapons. Maybe let's do that. Let's move towards that guy. Move towards the shaman. I'm gonna try to walk there. And we'll kind of fight our way through it because we've died and had another number of encounters. Looks pretty cool too. Oh, there's this little slow-mo thing too. Has to respawn or reset, that is. That's pretty cool. You can feel it. You can feel the difference. Yeah, we got some cool new weapons to play with. Okay, we're good there. Some cool new weapons to play with, and yeah, I'll see if we can fight something along the way, like that guy maybe. Something to show for our hard-earned efforts. Because yeah, I kind of want to see what that little what that area that was walled off was. I kind of forgot about it until just now. It just kind of suddenly popped into my mind. I see you've turned around and you're looking right at me. Okay, never mind. Mercifully, these guys are pretty brainless. Those bird fellas, though, were much more astute. Like, oh, wow, okay. Like, in no time at all, found some more capable bad guys. Thankfully, he, like, took a second to yell at us, and then we chopped his face off. That was pretty satisfying. Yeah, I want to say it was... I think it was around... Actually, was it down... It was in the downstairs area. I'm trying to remember where we saw it. It was back this way, but for some reason I feel like it was back closer towards the shaman, the first safe zone area. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh well, okay, it's definitely not this way because I can't go any more this way. They're all bird lads. Yeah, the horses. Saw those earlier. Whole bunch of scary things down there. I think it was back that way, actually. I'm gonna poke my head in real quick just here to see if anything else has respawned. Enemies respawn, but do random drops and trinkets? Probably not. Or probably very rarely. Oh, and this. We need a key for this thing. Keep an eye. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. There might be something for that inside the town, or maybe inside, maybe, well, not the tower. The tower's already cleared out. Maybe the town, or maybe in the mine shaft, perhaps. Maybe a couple things. Go up this way. I think this was it. So I think we cleared this area out pretty well earlier. Guys are all dead. Oh, not all of them though. Okay, some of them have respawned. Okay, it wasn't here. Don't drop down that way, Alex. It was the other one then. And probably just I'm gonna see if I can just do primary fire melee. Yep. Don't have to do the fancy big shot. The big shot's fun, but this is a lot quicker. So here we go. So we saw this from afar. What could this be? And sit on a cactus and have that go in my ass. That's its own reward, really. Do you get experience, or is it like an instant level up thing? It's an experience system. So you get experience, and then when you get enough experience, you get to the next level. You can spend the points on various stuff, so it's pretty slick. Pretty slick stuff. Ooh, we get to fight one of these fellas. Get a few fellas. We have several. This is a freaking fellas central right now. Would be nice to start things off silently. I have one arrow. I'm gonna try to use. Let's see if we can actually like kill something with this thing. Oh shit! I got scared because I saw the thing counting down. I released the mouse and I shouldn't have. So never mind. Let me just waste the one arrow I had. That's fine. That was a warning shot. That was to let them know we mean business. Not smart business, but oh my god, there's so many things out here. Now I could just leave. This place is scary. Or we just could go. We could just start like let the guns go blazing, man. We could say so. Anyway, I started blasting and start blasting. We could definitely do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start blasting. Boss says, "Go blasting, Alex." There you go, baby. There you go. Problem is, this guy right here. His head is covered by a cactus. I want to go for him first. Oh, I gotta reload. Classic. Classic. We do have a shotgun. We do have a shotgun, which does really good damage. I might even use the shotgun against that guy. So we'll have the shotgun ready at a moment's notice. Actually, I guess I could do one of those too. So that way, if we run out of bullets and we're like close range, especially with these guys, those guys might have shotguns work exceptionally well. We do have TNT. We have 2 TNT. I don't know what the range of the TNT is, but if they could like snuggle up, that would make me extremely happy. If they would like get nice and cozy together. Oh. I might just go for the shotgun with this guy now, actually. Oh no, he went away. Is there a shiny? Oh, there is a shiny. That's a hell of a shiny too. Crimson Brooch. I'll restore that in a second, but hella shines. Yo, Astrid, this game is awesome. This game rips. It also rips me, like it kicks my ass, but I'm having a very good time with it. It's very, very good. Yeah, we got a cool little Amy. I'm like trying to bide my time for the perfect opportunity. Because I know most likely once I let loose. Now the good news is I could just escape. That's a wall that they cannot cross.
Destroyed.
I'm gonna like be at the ready to leave. Oh, you're jumping up real quick. Okay, never mind. I ran away like a chump. Now, are they gonna run all the way around to get to my ass? Maybe. Man, they were fast. I thought I would have a little bit more time. So let's see. It looked like they were gonna be coming from this way. Oh, I think they're giving up the chase though. I think that's what that little meter means. 'Cause they might not know how to get to me. And I don't know how to get to them from that angle too, for that matter. That gives us a chance to read this thing. Increased by, oh wow, per killed enemy, nice. Death restores base artifact values. Let's slap it on there, baby. Oh yeah. It's very hard, yeah. Yeah, you're in a difficult part right now, Astrid. I'm really loving it. It's very, very good. Even if it's kicking my ass. It is an ass kicking I'm extremely down for. We killed one of them. Let's see if we can go and clean up one or two more to kind of thin the herd a little bit before we try to push through and see what's behind that area. Could be something real scary behind there, or could be something really cool, or both. Yeah, this game forces me to respect the difficulty level. Like it is fearless in its willingness to kick my ass, and I respect it, honestly. I really do. I'm gonna use a shotgun on those guys. Weird West Immersive Sim. Now, Weird West, that's another. Oh, this guy. That's another one. I've never actually played Weird West, but I know of the game of which you speak. Ooh, I did take some fall damage though. That was a questionable exchange.
Done and dusted.
Headshot. But it was fun jumping down and fucking that guy up. That was pretty fun. It's really good, Jet. Yeah, it scratches an itch that I didn't really realize I needed to have scratched when it comes to immersive sims and stalker likes. You know, like a Wild West themed stalker like / System Shock like. I'm really digging it though. Oh, same guy that made Prey, or directed Prey. That's really cool. That is extremely neat. And that's the name of the storytelling. Good to know. I did not know that, actually. Yeah, I was just thinking of the game called Weird West, which I've never played. But yeah, Red Green knows all about it. Says I know that shit. Might have to use the shotgun on the box boy. The box boys, I know Red was thinking fire works really good against the boxy boys. I have one Molotov. I don't want to waste it on one of those fools.
What do we have
And a health potion, by the way. So I'm going to try to save that for like a scary point where there's like a choke point with several scary boys. See if he wants to turn his ass around. He does have the little glory hole in the front that we could probably like line up the perfect headshot for. We got that cool slow-mo ability. I'm not afraid of the glory hole. Or we could just do it. Oh shit, one of those guys. That's scary. What exactly is this? Is this the fortress? Yes, it does lead to the fortress. That is terrifying. Okay, maybe it'd be best that I don't take on this fight, because we already learned that the fort is scary, and I should probably not try to start some shit until I can, you know, properly follow up. Okay, so now we've seen how this area connects. Yeah, the fortress is awesome, and I want to fuck with it more, but right now it kind of scares the ass right out of my ass. The ass right out of my butt. Keep thinking maybe I can go for him. I can take him out, but the Birdman's gonna get my ass though. Although I have better gear now. But the experience, Todd. Yeah, I know, Todd. But the experience. Too real, man. Oh, I didn't mean to queue up another hit.
See, it doesn't hurt now.
Ouch. Hold on, hold that phone. Or hold that phone, hold that thought. Oh, actually, yeah. Yeah, come to Butthead. I got something for you. Your death! Right, so as far as I can tell, we only made one friend, but I took a little bit of damage. A little bit of dammy-dams. Boom. But the actual game itself, Weird West, is also good. Oh, really? That's cool. There's a mod for Weird West that turns into an immersive sim. That's incredible. I said I wasn't gonna come back here, but I can't help myself. Just can't help myself, man. I can't tear myself away. Yeah. Yo, thank you, Aaron. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. I appreciate you as always, my man. What a freaking cool dude. In the late night hours, I'm right there with you, man. A Wendigo heart.
Little thing.
Do I eat it to gain its courage? I sure hope so. 1 HP per 8 seconds reduces maximum. Ooh. So you gain HP back when you hold it in your hand, but you lose HP for a bit, like when you have it equipped. Oh, well, yeah. It would go somewhere like here. You get health back. It's not half bad. It's a pretty slow regeneration, and of course, if you take it off, yeah. That's the kind of thing where it's like, if I'm damaged, I should just put it on and then take it off when things are chill. Yeah, so like if I need some health back and I don't want to burn a potion for it, that's kind of cool, but it just takes a while, obviously. There is the slit. Yeah, we gotta kill one of those guys earlier, and I felt so cool. I felt so cool. We were talking about the glory hole. The headshot glory hole for those guys. But it's still scary. I get so nervous. What are you doing? You're just kind of chilling. But you are cool, Alex. Well, thank you, Astrid. It takes one to know one. Yeah, and we're doing a lot of creeping. Like right now, I can probably take it off. Oh, baby, take it off. But like if I went to really micromanage, this guy's getting silly. Surprise, motherfucker!
My sight.
It's nice when my guy oh, I was about to say, it's nice when my guy screams, like, get out of my sight! Notwithstanding the fact there's other bad boys. Oh, Jesus! Wasn't expecting the lunge! Jesus, I'm missing everything.
I better find some bandages.
Bandages, you say? I missed every shot possible. I missed 100% of the shots I didn't take and did take for a while there. Also, I've been spoiled by the fact that, you land a headshot, you're gonna do a lot of damage. If you're doing body shots, those guys can tank that shit real good. Real good. Alright, so let's go ahead and pop this back on while I continue creeping. So I'm kind of curious, now that I have eliminated... Well, okay, some things are still hearing me. I'm gonna say we eliminated what was most suddenly listening to me, constantly. Anything else around here? Looks like the answer's no. There's more stuff on this side of the wall for sure. The low level, yeah. I mean, that was a good example of that. That was a good example. We've already fought those guys plenty of times. That's arguably the easiest enemy in the game that we've seen so far, at least. And he still kicked my ass. So, that is a cautionary tale right there. We saw there's at least one more thing over there, and there's definitely something over here on this side. Got some fellas up top. Those guys are pretty perceptive. There's that area we were in earlier when I poked my head in to like an interior space, and then like 5 guys, not the restaurant, but the quantity of bad guys came out and collectively shit inside of my pants. And then I died from that. And I definitely died from that. I definitely didn't die from, you know, copious wounds to the face. So I'm trying to be mindful. Potential crap like that happening. Another boxy boy, I think. Is a boxy, and he is a boy. I'm gonna kind of observe his patterns for a second. What you doing with the movement patterns? Or like, just nudge my movements. Okay, now he's going for I too shall go for it. Surprised he lived that attack. And that one. And that one. Why are you alive? Stop it. Stop being alive. So yeah, again, those guys are so much tankier than I ever expect them to be. Even with a nicer weapon and a pretty strong start with a pretty good sneaky shot there. That barrel armor does them a lot of good. Good for them, honestly. I am literally full of shit. Honestly, it was only a matter of time until you figured it out, Farsight. I was only able to keep up the ruse for so long. I'm gonna see if I can infiltrate this area first. Got a good amount of health back just from sneaking and creeping. Yeah, that Wendigo heart is quite good. That's a solid piece of equipment right there. Also, I need to be paying better attention to the sneaky bar. Sometimes I don't notice it, and then suddenly, like, a thing is like dialing into my fucking location, like NASA. Using its satellites to geolocate my ass. Someone up top. Is that one of the ladies? I know your glowing ladder, I know.
My beauty will last forever.
It is a lady. Hey, we got Judd on YouTube as well. There we go, baby. I'm full of a lot of things.
The voices never stop talking.
Well, tell me I'm full of it.
This place is way
Oh, they got the big hand. Big meaty claws. Okay, I don't want you to see me. I'm scared.
This place is wasted on my talent.
Part of me wants to go for melee,
How's my hair today?
but the other part of me thinks it would probably not be a good idea.
Must not forget.
Oh, she's right there. Oh,
My beauty.
oh, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. We did kill her, but there was a second one. I got scared. But you know what? We stayed stealthy, actually. And we got an achievement for it, too. I didn't realize there was a... Oh, she's right there. I didn't realize there was going to be a second one. I was like, oh, fuck. I only heard the one lady. They were talking to each other, having a conversation.
The voices never stop talking.
If bad guys could use ladders, I'm right there with you. Maybe that's a future update coming in hot. All right, don't... I'm trying to... I'm not trying to be like that lady. I'm not trying to go for the upskirts. I'm just trying to go for the... I'm on the ladder. Oh, no. I was like... I was going for the kill, and I was like, oh, where'd my ladder go? I was still attached to the ladder. I think she's by herself. She's looking at me.
Eternal youth is mine and
Alright, while she's up there... Right, we've actually already cleared a lot of this area out previously, although you would think some things would have respawned by now. I think that's a bird friend, actually. I don't think that's a lady. Her footsteps are more stilettoed and heelded.
diamonds are forever. Yeah.
And of course she whispers to herself and anybody willing to listen to her. Where are you, lady? She is.
Never trust a
See if I can pop a headshot on her real quick. Come around the bend. Oh, there she is. She had to stop to, I don't know, pose elegantly or something. What are you doing, lady? Okay, now she's doing it on purpose. She knows what she's doing. Oh, there's that guy over there. She knows I'm here, and she knows I want to sneak up and give her a present. I just want to ask her a question. Directly to the back of her skull.
everything better.
Stompy steps. Stompy boys. I'm gonna move to close the gap, and she's gonna turn around. Oh. No time.
The world is nothing without me.
Yeah. It's like that's the time to go. That's the time to go. No hesitation. Take that. Heavy stompies. I think he's just underneath Ace over there. Hey, buddy. Oh! Jesus! Todd says, "Don't scream, Alex." Todd, you handsome devil. Hitting us with the extra life donation station. Thank you, my man. Todd, you're a freaking homie. Thank you so much. Todd freaking hits us with the donations. The extra life fundraising we do, he hits us with the donations so heckin' often. What a cool dude. Todd, I don't care what Adam and all those other guys say about you behind your back. I think you're all right.
There's not enough space in my pocket.
Amazing. Amazing stuff. And we're over 9,000. That's right. Not 900. Over $900 raised. That's amazing. Over $900 raised for this year's donations, and that's not including the money that I have plundered
Alas, it's
from
never enough.
Twitch revenue, that kind of thing. So I'll be contributing that money to the Extra Life fundraiser very soon. Probably sometime this week, actually. Augustus says, "Holy shit," because it was probably louder than any of us were expecting. Least of all me. I'm gonna put this back in, by the way. That'll free up some more space. Oh! We almost just got fucking weird. Alright, I want to take him out to a nice steak dinner. What they say isn't lies. Actually, whenever you come up in conversation, Todd, it's always like, yo, that guy's hilarious. Everyone's always like, dude, Todd's the coolest. He's a bit of a meme. He's a bit of a living shitpost, but we love him for it. Ooh, look how perceptive. So perceptive. I see what you gotta do. Oh. It's a lot of bros. A lot of bros out there. Good thing there's no hoes. Oh, shows! Fuck you! Critical shit. So I fucked him up real good. He made a lot of noise when he died. Just... This place is so scary.
Nope, won't fit anywhere.
I'm gonna, like, take your ammo at least. That's not unreasonable. So, of course, our inventory is filling up real quick. Real soon, real quick. So tell me how much these things are worth. They're worth $17, and these are worth $6. So that makes these less spatially efficient, so to speak, for selling. So I'm not going to pick up any more of the rusty shotguns to sell. We'll auto sort. And I'll unload the ammo for that one, and I guess that one, and I guess that one. Yep. And now I should be able to get whatever this is.
Strange.
Strange indeed. It's got blood on it. Chance of getting loot from monsters? Cool. I'll take that. One's up to 50 right now. Let's go for that one. I'm feeling lucky. You're right. Thank you. Thank you. Accessory shot. Bam. Thank you, Todd. That was just what I needed to see. A loot addiction? Yeah. Yeah, I understand. I understand. I'm trying to, like, not go super ham on, like, the loot obsession. But my inner loot goblin... It's hard. It's a very compelling voice inside of my head, and I have a hard time telling it no. I want to see if there might be something really cool at the top. Last time we were in a place like this, actually I guess it was the fortress. We went all the way to the top, and we got a lever action rifle for our troubles. I'm gonna see if there's anything cool like that awaiting us, but you know there's something scurry up here. Whoop. It's wandering back and forth. About to be dead and dead. He was already dead, but now he's even more dead. He's even more not alive. Just give in, Alex. Let the loot goblin do what you want him to do. Do what he's inevitably going to do. Lean into the loot goblin way of thinking, the way of life. I'm gonna see if there's anything cool up here. There's actually one more level above, but I don't think there's anything up there because nothing is hearing me stomp around down here. I'm not exactly being subtle. Alright, so we get more short ammo.
Need to stop.
I think this is some kind of silver. Need to stop hoarding. Listen, we were just talking about this. Let's switch those out.
Alas, it's never enough.
Goddamn right it's not. Bloop, there we go. More silver ammo is good. Math out the dollars per square, but yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, that was a quick just kind of assumption there, or kind of estimation, because yeah, it's worth 15, whereas this is worth 5. I thought it was 6. Oh, I was probably looking at this. No, that's not what I was looking at. I thought it was worth 6. Okay, so in that case, actually, that does kind of change the game then, because then you'd have to have 3 of these puppies to get the worth of one of these guys. Yeah. So now with that in consideration, like we can just kind of see number of squares, generally speaking. Yeah. So we would come up a little bit short. So this actually is it actually comes up being pretty close. Yeah, it actually comes up pretty close, so it probably doesn't really matter too much. I'm not going to worry too much, but yeah, that's kind of what I was the arithmetic I was estimating in my head. Was that kind of from that worthiness calculation. Of monies per space. Got all of our health back, by the way. Hell yeah. Health, yeah. Well, this is awesome. However, it is nearly 2 a.m. My stupid ass has work in the morning, so I really can't go really any later. So I'm going to work my way back to really the nearest safe zone, which actually might just go ahead and be the shaman, because I mean that area would be easy to work towards rather. See, that guy has decided to maybe not respawn, but maybe he was never fully dead to begin with. Not so foolish as to think that the clearing is just fully open, you know, the entrance rather. Oh, hello.
Get back to hell!
That's badass. Get back to hell. Hell yeah. My inventory could not be more full right now. There's no way to sort. How much are these worth? $8. Yeah, no, it's fine. I'll leave you. I might pick up his contents of his corpse later. Thank you, Red. No, this game is awesome. This game is awesome, and we'll definitely be playing it again very, very soon. Possibly tomorrow. I don't always stream on Wednesdays because I go into the office on Thursdays. That means that I, of course, have to get up extra early. And getting up extra early means that streaming can be not always conducive to being a good little office boy, being a good little office fella. But the call of Blood West, of more Blood West, might be too hard to resist, especially since Thursday, maybe Thursday evening even, we might go ahead and start Rogue Trader. There's going to be a dare drop campaign for Rogue Trader that starts Thursday afternoon. Woo! Oh. Oh, he's not alive. He's not dead. Now he's dead.
Back.
We really did like the, hey, come over here, pop! And then he still was alive after that. But still, I felt really cool doing it. But anyway, yeah, so, since we got the dare drop campaign for Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader pretty soon, we don't, like, have to jump in on that one, like, right from the get-go, but I think it would be a good idea to jump into that game pretty much as soon as I'm able. It's because it looks really cool, and I haven't done a dare drop campaign in a while, now that I'm a daredevil. I'm a brand ambassador for the Daredevil brand. I should be, looking for opportunities to do stuff. Do cool guy shit. I like doing cool guy shit. Good. Take some other fights along the way, but I say get the H*CK out of dodge. We'll be back. We'll be back soon to cleanse the filth of this land. Yes, you're correct, Todd. Yeah, World of Horror was the most recent dare drop campaign. That game was really cool. Speaking of badass roguelike adventure games, this game is maybe sort of a roguelike. Well, is this game a roguelike? Maybe not really. This is more of an immersive sim than it's anything. But we do a lot of roguelike things in this channel, and yeah, World of Horror I really loved. I would not be opposed to going back and playing more of it at some point. We kind of shelved it just because I had other games I wanted to get to, but yeah, that's a very well made video game. Especially if there were other updates, that kind of thing. Yes, we called it dare dropping. There's the buddy. Hey, buddy, did you miss me?
I thank you again.
No problem, bro. He's got a pretty badass spirit bow. No ammo required? That's badass, but oh, it shoots health. So that plus the Wendigo heart would be an interesting build, but oh man, that's tough. Sick damage though, 28 damage, my god. I mean, if I know I'm gonna hit, right? If I know I'm gonna hit, that's pretty sweet. Jesus, that's so cool. It hungers for blood. Not subject to gravity. Ah! Amazing. Oh, you're right, he does have another back. Yeah, I should have gotten that earlier, actually. Yeah, that's the first purchase. I remember looking at this bone knife earlier too. It's pretty sick. Of course, ours does more damage, obviously, so I think that would eventually lose its worthiness. This thing's sick, though. We can't afford it right now. Well, I mean, yeah, what if I sold... well, let's continue to sell things, obviously. Maybe we're better off than I think we are. And of course, there were things we could go back and grab if need be. Sell those. I have a lot of dynamite, which is a very good thing to have. A whole bunch of this other
Dead
stuff.
man walking.
We trade. Pretty please. I'm not going to sell any of these necessarily, but I'm just looking at their worth. All right, the brooch. We're building up the brooch. But do I hang on to it and try to get that at a higher value? That's like the constant struggle. Keep all but one. Combine ammo stacks. You can combine them up to 15. So we can definitely combine some space for sure. So if I go back to this guy... You can... Gold short ammo is just kind of hanging around. That is shotgun ammo. That's regular silver ammo. Yeah, I think that's all the combinations we can do. Yeah, I did see that one. I did see that one. You could sell this guy. Faster reload by 15% is really pretty darn good. Only 15%. You know, it's good. Yes, but is it amazing? That's where I'm like, maybe. Can I put the back inside? Oh, you actually can't put the larger backpack in a smaller backpack. Wouldn't that be some non-Euclidean shit? Left of the gloves, this is shotgun. That's a good point too. I could probably sell some ammo. Maybe. I'm a little bit hesitant to sell ammo. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's a good one. So that does clear up some space though. Thanks for catching that, Ogasso. Do that quick little combination right there. Let's see, so that would get us to 390. We have Yellow River, which sounds like a piss kind of allegory. Oh, I can sell those as well. Little monster teefers. What about my stash? Oh, do I not have a stash in here? Maybe the stash doesn't appear until the second trader, because I know I had a few things in a stash, but not much.
Many a spirit.
Forgot about these guys. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, like, I probably shouldn't sell ammo. Probably worth hanging on to. Oh, yeah, we're going to sell this guy, too. 15. So... This weapon's pretty sweet. Let's come back for it. I say let's come back for it. I don't know if it's wise to, like, oversell necessarily. I mean, I could sell this. I would get me up to 20. Or to 421, that is. Sell, like, this guy, like the long jack. Like, that long jack could be nice. Dynamite also is very nice, I think. I don't want to sell that. Same with the Molotovs. The glove and the cigar. Yeah, we could sell those things and get us closer. We'd still be kind of short. That thing would be so cool, though. It's a silent takedown. Ammo not subject to gravity. The damage is great. Oh, man. That's just... Or just to make inventory space. The glove I like. The problem is that it's not good enough to justify using on its own, at least. Until we sell this thing. Until we sell the Crimson Brooch. And maybe that's just it. Maybe that'd be worth... That'd be worth why we would save our money. It's like a snipe. I know, Red. That's why I'm like, oh, it's so badass, though. It's so badass. I didn't notice it was made of human skin, by the way. Stained with blood. Fits you like a glove, makes reloading easier and faster. So badass. We're out of... I know. That's why I'm like... That's why I'm like, I'm making some... Oh, hold on, let me grab this real quick. I'm having to make some decisions here. I am still live, right? Yeah. My, the TikTok app seems to think I have lost my connection. Oh, there we go. The TikTok app got a little bit sad. That's okay. All right.
May your footsteps...
Whoop, no. Let's go ahead and make it happen. You know, it's so easy to convince my ass. Like, it's like, there's definitely some things we can get rid of. We saw a bunch of these earlier. We were holding off on. So, I sell that guy and then this guy. It gets us $6 short. We've got some stuff in here. It's actually pretty cool. Part of me almost wants to sell the map, but I think it is still perhaps pretty useful. Let's sell one of these things, one of the Yellow Rivers. I'm not even sure we're really going to ever use these a whole lot. Again, except for boss battles. They are quite nice. Dynamite's been pretty plentiful. Yeah, I'm hesitant just to sell healing supplies at all. Yeah, selling the bird. Yeah, we sold a bunch of the bird feathers that we found, for sure. I think if forced to choose, I think I'm going to sell one of the Yellow Rivers.
May your footsteps...
Like, these are really cool, no doubt, but I don't know if we necessarily need 2 of them. And now, we got a badass bow, dude. Oh my god, I'm so excited. So extremely excited. Now, of course, it occupies a primary slot. So there's a downside. Yo, but this is so cool. Oh, but wait, can't use weapons in the safe zone, so I can't accidentally murder my bro. So cool. Hold on, we gotta try this out. And yes, I know I'm stabbing myself every time I use this thing. But we got the auto heal, so we're fine. I'm like looking around like, all right, let me kill something. I gotta find a buddy to kill real quick, just real fast. I snuck by some fellas over this way. I can just snipe like an asshole from afar. The dudes that are in like the lower areas beneath us. The fact that it's not affected by gravity is beyond hilarious. Actually, for that matter, would it work against these fellas? It's kind of hard to say. We're too far away. I mean, is it ethereal? That's the thing. It's like ghost ammo. Maybe I shouldn't try to piss them off. Also, I don't really know their flight patterns. And yet here I am trying to piss them off. More heart. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. More of those hearts would be great. Hit R to uncock. So if I do that, I can press R. That's good to know. So I'm not fully committed. That was a legit concern I had previously, where it's like, how do I uncommit an arrow shoot? Is it bullet speed? Yeah, that it's fast. It's fast, but I think there is a trajectory. Although just my aim is not very good. Ouch. Crunch. Sickening crunch noises. I was gonna laugh if that was a regular revolver. Although they gave us some ghost ammo here anyway. So if we do find ourselves...
a disinfectant.
In a not great position, we do have actual ghost murder bullets. It's appearing like it's less sensible with each attempt. Oh, I just noticed the hanging bodies. Maybe it's got to get close. Oh, he can kind of see me for a minute there. Headshot. Okay. Confirmed then that he didn't give a shit. Confirmed that these things. Actually, I wonder how far he'll like follow me. Gonna charge at me. Ouch. Here, if I switch to this, and then what is it? X? No. Is it Z? I can't remember. I can't remember how to... And I really can't check... I can read anything to see how I switch ammo. V. Alright, cool. Thank you. There we go. Awesome. Thank you. Wait. Oh, I didn't actually switch. There we go. Oh, I have to reload. Oh, that makes sense. Thank you. All right. That makes sense. Yeah. Of course, it wouldn't just automatically switch for funsies like that. That makes perfect sense. We did get a confirmed headshot earlier, which was cool. I mean, I guess with an enemy like this, you can only headshot. There we go. Yeah, you can only headshot with those guys. Confirmed. So this is market research, as we like to say. Confirmed that the cool ghosty bow is badass, but it is not a panacea against the big scary fellas. The big scary ghostly fellas. Makes sense. So I took some hits there, took some hits, and I took some shits. That's okay, because we got that little health auto heal thing. Still want to test out our cool new bow on some unsuspecting bad guys. You see what happens? We've already gone past 2 a.m. like a dingus. Well, might as well make it a 24-hour stream. No, I'm not doing that. I would not do that on in an unplanned basis. Effective due to distance. Yeah, so I have to kind of accommodate for the distance traveled.
Wretch!
But it did drop his ass. Once I actually landed a shot, it did drop his ass. Amazing. Well, I think it's a worthwhile investment. Yeah, and also the fact that it's a quiet kill, assuming I'm like, you know, not assuming something isn't just right next to one of those enemies when they get got. Assuming that, you know, things are a little bit spread out. Yeah, it's a quiet takedown and infinite ammo, and the fact that that gravity does not affect things is great. Now, here's the issue. It's like if I rest, of course I'll get all my health back. Actually, no, maybe I should rest by gym. Let's go rest by gym instead. Or maybe not rest, but go to the next safe zone will be gym. Yeah, if I rest, there's a chance a bunch of bad guys will respawn. So instead, I'll go to where gym is, maybe sell a couple things, and then save and exit. And I'm assuming the game will autosave, recognize my last safe zone was at gym's location, and then that'll be where it picks us up next time. Maybe it did do enough damage to kill the skull. That's possible. It didn't like say it did no damage or like ineffective. It just said headshot. So maybe it did something. It'd make a lot of sense for this bow to have some effect against ghostly enemies, that kind of thing. So if there truly was a function that said like, oh, this is doing no damage, it'd be nice if it were to tell us. But yeah, hard to say. Kicks like a real horse. Quickens melee, bleeding resistance. That's all pretty good, actually. Strong alcohol. Poke in there for now. Put a lot of our alcohol in storage for the time being. So, of course, I've got stuff I should put there and there. And then same here. I'll put some stuff in here. Bloop. Leave the Molotovs and some of the dynamite and such out. Of course, I will sell the stuff. Hey, man, I got a cool new bow.
Stay low if you value your hide.
Aren't I super cool right now? He didn't seem super impressed. Doesn't save. I don't think it saves necessarily. I'm assuming that going into a safe zone is what, like, kind of sets, like, an autosave, more or less. I'm assuming that's kind of what's happening in the background. Boop. At least that's what I'm hoping. Anything else that I want to mess with? I don't think so. So we'll leave all that the way it is. I think I'll put these in here too. There we are. Yeah, so I'm not going to mess with sleeping. It would get our health back, but it would restore some bad guys. I think all I have to do is say save and exit. It's exactly what I did. Good. And if I wanted to... Yeah, last save was 4 seconds ago. We're all set. We're all set. This game fucking rips, man. This game kicks ass. Putting in start. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, so it is truly persistent, which is nice. This is a game I'm looking forward to playing more. For sure.